Good morning. All right. Hi. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Good, good. Chilly, but the sun is out. Good morning, Peach Metaphor. How are you, dear? It's so sunny this morning. Look at that sunshine. It's beautiful. Sunbeams everywhere. Okay. Yes, chapter 20 was awesome. We have one more chapter and then we're done. So, yeah. And it's just such a cool book. Very much encourage you to get a copy of this. I'm sorry for my butchered pronunciations. Sometimes I need to look these words up. Good morning. I'm not sure how to say it. Kara. Okay, got it. Kara. I said it right the first time. Should have just went with my first intention. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to write you down. So we got Debbie R. And then we've got Peach Metaphor. I'm going to share this real quick. And when I do that, it's going to take us off for a second. So if you want to, good morning, hon. Hold on a second. I'll get right back to you. I'm going to share it. So when I share, it's going to go off for just a second. And yeah, you share too. I'll be right back. Okay, back. All right, back where I was. Okay, so then I have Kara Sanders. No, I haven't seen that video yet, Debbie. I'll have to go check out. You know, you guys might check the bells because I think that YouTube turned off some of the bells. I've been going back and which would, you have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and ring the bell. That's the only way to get it to come back on. So, yeah. And Lady Elise says, you didn't see my comment that I have good news. My son's school is putting us up in a hotel till we find a place. That's awesome. Oh, awesome, Lady Ali. See, did your son ask? How did they find out? Remember we were talking about that? My mother always said, just ask. If you need help, just ask. Good morning, L by Lauren. It's a new face. How are you today? And Miss Ariana, how are you? Yeah, you may have to reset your bells. YouTube is going through another a YouTube apocalypse, adpocalypse, or whatever. They're really taking people's monetizations away if they don't have enough subscribers, if they don't have enough views. It's getting ugly again. And it really is sad, too, because I don't know if you guys realize this, but I saw it on the news, too. Good morning, Strawberry. That YouTube is making more money off of ads than television now. That was last year. They actually took that over. It was the first time that had ever happened for media. I mean, well, back in the day, of course, radio had the ads. But then when television came out, they immediately took over and held that position the whole time. Good morning, Jessie. Good morning, Manic Sunshine. How are you, my dears? Writing everybody down. So, and then I want to encourage you guys to check out this channel. I was watching her this morning, and she's talking about the timeline and trauma that happens to us, and when trauma happens to us, that it fragments our soul into little pieces come off, and they get stuck on the timeline wherever it happened. So then in the future, it can affect where you're at because you're missing little pieces when you go on without those pieces. Anyways, she's really great. I found her channel when we were looking for information about record keepers, and she actually explains how to get information from your record keeper crystals. Good morning, creepy crawler. Let me put you on the list. So her YouTube is called Underworld Classroom. Good morning. It's Yamo. It's Yamo. Good morning. Sorry if I mispronounce, you guys. I apologize. Yeah, the record keeper. She is an amazing teacher. So I've been watching some of her videos. I was actually caught up watching those this morning. And then I was caught up watching Manic Sunshine's cat watching the lion in your living room, which was awesome. That is so cute. Good morning, Vicky Stockley. How are you? I'm seeing a lot of new faces here, folks. So all of you guys, go hit the like button. I'm sure you probably hit it when you walked in the door, but YouTube's being a pain. So would you please just go back and hit it again, and let's bring it up. You guys got me to the Lovers card right now, which is fantastic. That's my card. There it goes. Now it's up to 8. The Adjustment Justice card. 9. The Hermit. 10. There's the Wheel. We got the cycles going on. Awesome. Okay. I'm trying to write down Vicky's name too. 11. Good job, you guys. 11 is Adjustment Justice. Vicky Stockley. Checking to see if I missed anybody. I don't see Miss ASMR Doll this morning. Was she at Shambhala? Maybe she slept in. Okay. Nope, didn't see her yet. Well, maybe she might have hit the snooze button. That's okay. She'll probably join us in a little bit. So, alright. So today, I want to do some Divine Life's Purpose work. So we're going to do a little bit of review and stuff, and a lot of you are new, so you're going to love this because you're going to find out something about yourself that you didn't know. And, oh, you have an appointment at 11? Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, that's okay. I appreciate you for coming while you can. So, first thing I wanted to let you know is a reminder about the giveaway, the mega giveaway that we have on our channel. If you go back and read our description, that's in the description box. By the way, you guys got me to 12. We're now on the Hangman card, so we have a whole new perspective. So go look at the description. In the description box, you will find the little rules that we have set up for the giveaway. On the Fairy Frequency channel giveaway, we are giving away this wonderful box I have right here. And it is so cool. It is an awesome little treasure box. And inside it is a brand new unopened deck of fairy tarot cards wrapped in this really beautiful scarf. Also assorted crystals that we charged in our black oak tree for numerous days in the snow and the ice. And then I actually lost them out there. So they got grounded too because the squirrel knocked them out. And they ended up on the ground. Then I had to dig for them in the snow. But I did recover them. So, and here's the quartz piece that goes with it too. And then this morning, or actually I think it was last night, I actually recovered the piece of amethyst that I got to go with it too. It came from Uruguay. It's very beautiful. So it's actually been charging for a full week out there now. So, yeah, that's going in the box too. And then other assorted little fairy things like this really neat old piece of pottery that came from Fairyland down at the creek in the woodland, not too far away. Yes, so if you want this box and you want to win this box, all you got to do is work really hard and think about it. You have got a friend out there somewhere who would love our channel. And it's not just tarot readings here. We've got lots of nature on our channel. There's so much relaxation, and we have nature walks and all kinds of things. So I very much encourage you to explore our playlists and look around and see. So share this with a friend, and then get your friend to come and subscribe to our channel, and then let us know that you sent them. Yes. So, and I'll let you know right now, I have a running tab. And Debbie, I have you down for 1 point. I have Miss ASMR Doll is down for 3 points. Tales of the Blue-Eyed Indian has 1 point. Trill Star Dog has 1 point. Antonio Busta has 2 points, but I think he got another one this morning too. And then Raven Wolf Channel with 1 point. So that's my run-in tally so far, and we have until January 31st to complete that task, which is also the full moon and a blue moon. And yes, he is working hard, and lunar eclipse that day too. So, and then if you look in our description, there's 2 links, and those links go to 2 of my mods, which are wonderful, beautiful ladies. Manic Sunshine, who's here now, so if you haven't subscribed to Manic Sunshine, please do so. Her and her husband are taking great strides to save the bees. They are metalheads, and they love magic, and they make protection candles and all kinds of cool stuff. And she's funny too. You'll love her channel. So yeah, head over there and subscribe to Manic Sunshine. Make sure you check out her giveaway and see what she's giving away, because she has something really cool for you too. And then also you will find Miss ASMR. You're welcome, Manic Sunshine. You will also find Miss ASMR Doll's giveaway link in there too. She's also doing a giveaway with us. So please subscribe and like her video too, and try to win her prize too. She's got a fantastic prize as well. And she is an ASMR channel, so again, another very relaxing, lovely lady. Yes, she's wonderful. Everybody loves her. So yeah, go check out her channel. Definitely subscribe. Enter these ladies' giveaways. They've got great prizes too that you're going to want to win. I'm not going to ruin it for you, so you got to watch the video to see what they're giving away. So, and you guys have got me up to 13 now, which is the Devil or the Pan card, and also the Ego card in my Fairy Tarot, which this is the little booklet that comes with the cards that we have in our giveaway. So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, if you want to get me up past that, I would love to go up higher than that. We could do 14 is the Art and Temperance card, and then we have the Anna Nicole channel. Okay, Anna Nicole channel. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm writing you down. The Anna Nicole channel. And the Anna Nicole channel, you just missed the whole giveaway spiel that we just did. But if you look in the description box of this live feed, then you will see how to win. And follow the links, and then there's 2 more giveaways that 2 more lovely ladies are doing here too, and Manic Sunshine is one of them. So Anna Nicole channel, if you haven't subscribed to Manic Sunshine, please do so. So I'm looking through this book this morning, and I found a couple of things that I wanted to tell you about. So it says in the beginning of this book, and like I said, this is the booklet to the cards that I'm giving away. So they're saying here that we created this deck of fairy tarot cards for 3 magical reasons. First, we love fairies, and we hope you do too. If you're new to working with fairies, please know that they're God's nature angels who oversee the plants and mineral kingdoms. Fairies have historically been the objects of mistrust and misinformation, mostly on the part of those who are jealous that the fairies help only people who have a pure heart. Once you get to know the fairies, you'll see that they're strong-willed and environmentalists and trustworthy partners. Fairies do get upset at people who mistreat animals or the earth. However, if you're someone who does his or her best to take care of our planet and other living beings, then the fairies will help you in amazing ways. The second reason for this deck is to support you in your life's purpose through the fairy's message about self-confidence. In fact, we refer to the fairy tarot cards as a self-esteem deck because its words and images are imbued with that intention. The deck features the fairy royalty, kings, queens, princes, and princesses, and encourages you to wear your invisible crown. And remember that you too are a royal member of God's kingdom. The more you believe in yourself, the more powerfully you'll work on your divine life's purpose. As you know, we each have a purpose in life, which involves an activity that benefits others. However, the ego tries to talk us out of the mission by telling us that we're not ready or qualified to take purposeful action. The ego wants us to continually delay our purpose while we endlessly prepare for it. These cards will help you feel secure about taking decisive action now. The third reason for the fairy tarot cards was our desire to create a companion to our first tarot deck, which was the angel tarot cards. Manic has those, I believe. And so you'll see that the two decks share in common names and designs. This uniformity is helpful if you're learning about tarot. You can also mix the fairy tarot cards and angel tarot cards together to increase the level of detail in your answers. If you're familiar with the sacred geographical sites, you'll notice that the card images depict the villages of Glastonbury in Somerset, England. The magical location featuring the beautiful flora, gardens, and curative springs of Chalice Well, the magnificent tower and Archangel Michael, and the abbey is filled with expansive healing energy. The historical backdrop of spiritual strength amid the mysteries of Joseph of Arimathea, the Holy Grail, and the Holy Hawthorn Tree, Avalon, King Arthur, Queen Guinevere, and Merlin make Glastonbury an inspirational setting for the fairy tarot cards. The cards also feature Rosalind Chapel in Scotland, which echoes symbolism and legends of the Grail. So, that was a little bit about the fairy tarot cards, and there is a little bit more here too that I wanted to tell you about too. So, tarot is an accurate tool to receive detailed information and answers to your questions. Of course, you can receive guidance by going directly to God, Jesus, the fairies, whoever your spiritual guide is. However, when you're stressed, it's difficult to feel or hear their presence or messages. And that's when tarot cards can create a pipeline to this heavenly guidance for you. If you've ever used a deck of angel oracle cards, then fairy tarot cards will seem very comfortable to you. And then, of course, it goes on about the real differences between the 78 and the 44. So then we have a little bit of history of the tarot here that I really wanted to share with you. And it says, it may surprise you to know that tarot was originally a parlor game, which we were talking about the other day, similar to bridge. As time went by, intuitive people realized that there was more to tarot. At many points in human history, it was not safe for them to fully display their intuition for fear of reprisals. This is one of the reasons why tarot had such a secretive nature in the ancient past. But we are very blessed that in today's world, most of us are now free to embrace our spiritual gifts in order to help those in need. We have kept this classic structure of tarot in this deck, which changes that express the loving and supportive nature of the divination tool. Every card is reassuring and safe for highly sensitive people. So, and then it talks about tarot being originally consisting of two sets of cards of arcana. These two arcanas were later combined into a now traditional 78 cards. So you have the 21 cards being the major arcana, and then the rest of the 44 are all minor arcana. So it was actually two decks. Good morning, Mama Cats. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm way behind in chat because my nose was in a book. So let me look back. I got... Oh, Orb's Realm. I didn't even see you come in. Okay. Double checking. Okay. And I got Anna Nicole, right? All right. Orb's Realm. Glad to see you here, dear. And Vanessa Jane, did I get you already? No. Vanessa Jane. Good morning, hon. You guys got me up to the Tower card. Good job. And Mama Cats. Good morning, dear. Okay, I think I got everybody written down. Okay, so to begin, we're going to do some math again. because there's a lot of new people here, and we want to find out what soul symbols we've got in the room. So if you know your soul symbol, go ahead and hit me with it, and I'll write it down as we go. If you don't, hold on just a second. Let me get my note card. All right. You know what's so weird? Every time I leave my seat and go away now, I worry that when I come back, I'm not going to be there. Ever since that disappearing act happened. Okay, so if you're not sure how to get your soul symbol, this is how we do it. You are going to add the month plus the day that you were born to the year you were born, which right here. For me, mine is December 9th of 1974. So you'll add the month you were born plus the day you were born plus the year you were born. Right. Okay, Debbie, I'll write it down. I'll write it down for you in just a second. And then the 1995 was what I got. So I add single digit style, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5. And then I get 33. Any number that's higher than 21, I'm going to have you break back down. So for me, it's 3 plus 3, which ends up equaling 6. So if you'll just do that math for me real quick, and then I will write it down. So we know that Debbie's got 21 and 3. She actually has 2. She has a soul symbol, and she has a personality symbol. So she keeps her soul a little more guarded. So Peach Metaphor, do you know yours? Is Peach still here? And Cara Sanders, did you figure out yours yet? It may take people a minute to do their math. I'm going to set this example over here. I hope you can still see it. Okay, so you add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born. You're going to get a bigger number. And when you get that number, you're going to add it single digit style back together. So for me, my big number was 1995. And then you add those together. For me, it was 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5, which ends up being 33. And any number that's greater than 21 gets broke back down again. If you have 21 or less, then I want those numbers. So, yeah, as soon as you get your math done, tell me what your soul symbol numbers are, and I will write it down. If you can't figure it out, you can just give me the big number, and I'll break it back down for you. But it is really simple. What you're learning here is numerology. And a lot of you are very new, so I'm pretty sure I haven't pulled all of your soul symbols. And we're going to do that first so we can get a little bit more knowledge about your tarot profile. And that'll help us get some ideas of where we're going with our daily, with our divine purpose here. Miss Ariana says 5. Okay, got that one. Kind of waiting for the rest of your math. Okay, so Strawberry's got 1994, so that's 18, 19, 23. Yes, 23. So you're going to break back down to 5. So Strawberry equals 5. Look, see, you two are both 5s. And Laura's coming up with 43. Okay, so add your month plus your date plus your year. It's probably a bigger number than that. See, like, when I added mine, it came up to 1995. It might come up to 2000 something. And that's fine too. And then, in which case, you would be adding 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus something. Oh, okay. Thank you, Orbs Realm. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by and hitting that like button. You have a wonderful day. Mama Cat's Fur Babies has a 3. Okay, L by Lauren, you got 2014, so that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got a Chariot is what you got, dear. Let me get you written down. Okay, got that one. Jessie has a 4. Let me look back, Jessie. I think I had yours written down. Sorry. Learning symbols, daily cards. Yeah, I don't have it in here, Jesse. I'm not seeing it. So we'll have to do your birthday. Oh, let's see. Good morning, anew, America, all new again. How are you? Okay, what we're doing right now is we're adding the month and the day that we were born plus the year. And we're going to gain our soul symbol for that. And then once we have our soul symbol, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then we're going to work on a little bit of a daily spread kind of thing that touches past, present, and future. All your numbers together were 2011. So yeah, you're a 4, definitely, Jesse. Okay, so that's an emperor. Okay. Got that written down. And I know Manic is a 9. Where is she? There she is. 9. Okay. Checking to see if I missed anybody. Okay. Is Peach Metaphor still here? Is she working on math, or did she step out? Darn it. Not fast enough with this chat here. Okay, let's see. I also have Cara Sanders, Lady Ali, Creepy Crawler. I'm not sure what hers was. I could look it up again, I guess. It's Yamo, Vicky Stockley, the Anna Nicole channel, Orbs Realm left, Vanessa Jane, and A New America, all new again. I got you written down, Manic Sunshine, because I know you're a 9. So I'm looking to see who we got left here. That's funny. It seems like most of my new faces that I really wanted to find out what their soul symbols were took off. Anybody left that needs to do math? This is how we do the math. It's the month plus the day you were born plus the year you were born. Add those numbers together and tell me the number that you get from that. Just let me know when you get it. Okay, so we're going to work on Debbie first. Debbie, you still here, dear? Oh, hi, Peach Metaphor. Did you get your math done, dear? Do you remember what was it? The month plus the day that you were born plus the year. Good morning, Champagne Sea. So we're pulling soul symbols here, and I need you to add the month you were born plus the day you were born plus the year you were born. And I need you to get that total for me, and then let me know what your total was, and we'll figure out what your soul symbol is. All right. Good morning, Haley Cooler. Let me put you on the list here. So we're looking for our soul symbols today. Before we get started, we're going to use that to begin with. So what I need you to do, hun, is add the month you were born plus the date you were born plus the year you were born. And then just let me know what your total was for that math. All right, now let's get back to Debbie's here. So Debbie had the 21, which is the universe or the world, and that was her personality symbol. Some people will have 2, and that when they do have 2, that means there's an outer self and then there's an inner self. So Debbie has an outer self that she shows the world, but then the inner self she keeps more hidden, and it only gets shown to people who are very close with her. So you have this as your lifetime, yeah, it would be your lifetime symbol. So here, the universe is your lifetime personality symbol when your birthday adds up to the number 21. This is the symbol which represents your outer expression in the world. You are a natural explorer, an adventurer, and builder of new worlds. You love travel and experiencing other parts of the country and other cultures. You are a natural visionary. Instinctively, you can see what needs to be rebuilt or designed in new ways, whether it be environments, ideas, projects, or people. You have a natural ability to renew and regenerate yourself and others. The regeneration. People will see you as highly creative and practical and productive, innovative and original, passionately involved in what has heart and meaning for you. At different times in your life, you will be very ecologically minded and deeply concerned about Earth and very active in making the universe a better place in which to live. You may experience yourself questioning the origins of the universe as a whole or contributing towards theories, projects, and services that assist universal understanding. National and international work will appeal to you, or travel that allows you and others to value cultural differences as well as honor inherent similarities found within the human species. You will find it difficult to be limited, restricted, or restrained in any way. With your inherent ability to cut through things and get to the bottom of most situations, and you are able to build new worlds internally and externally. The concept of freedom at different times in your life will be very important. So, okay, so I'm seeing, let me look back here. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Peach metaphor found a 6. That's right. We do have the same soul symbol. I should have known that. I forgot. I'm sorry, Peach. Short-term memory loss is a struggle. So, Haley, did you have a question on how to get the number? Or Champagne C? And we're working on Debbie R right now. So Debbie, you have the Empress as your soul symbol. So this is your guarded symbol. And it's showing here for you, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the 3, the Empress represents their lifetime spiritual symbol. If one is born with the number 3, one is like the Empress in one's capacity to love, nurture, comfort, support, and heal others. It is through one's own mother that one defines who one would be and who one would not be. For both men and women, this archetype reveals their deep love of nature. The archetype reveals their power to receive and to give love and wisdom. For a man, the Empress is the golden lady within, or what the Jungian psychology is referred to as the man's anima. With the Empress as the spiritual essence, both genders have an extraordinary capacity to heal, comfort, and nurture others. With this gift, they would do well in any profession concerned with nurturing others, like the medical profession or the healing arts, animal husbandry, farming, veterinarian work, architecture, design, landscaping, or any of the arts that contribute to beautification, like being a fashion designer, gardener, artist, or superb chef. Their greatest challenge is to nurture, comfort, and support themselves in equal proportion to how they support and nurture others. They have an enormous capacity to model to others the beauty of what it is like to have a balanced, wise, and trusting emotional nature. Because love with wisdom is the greatest gift, they may need to monitor a tendency to overgive or push to make things happen that are emotionally important to them. Because they feel so deeply, they may protect themselves or hold back emotionally for fear of being hurt. These tendencies may surface in times of stress, or they may announce that they are not nurturing themselves in equal proportions to how they are nurturing others. So, yeah. Okay, so Champagne C says she's got 39, I think, and it's 12 together. Yeah, it would be 12. So it'd be 12, and then it would break back down to 3. So you have 2. You have the Hangman card, and you have the Empress card. So, and I'll tell you more about that in a second. So we have Peach Metaphor next with, she had a Lover's card, which is the same as mine, and that is your soul symbol. Now, people who only have one soul symbol, where they don't have a personality symbol on the outside, are very straightforward people. You're kind of like, all of you are take me as I am, or, don't. That's how it is. and just straight out blunt who you are. And that's the way it is. You're welcome. Yes, and Debbie, if you stick around, I'm going to tell you a little bit more. We'll pull that card for you now that we know what it is. Or we'll pull those cards for you now that we know what they are again. And then we will look at some life's purpose stuff, if you're still with us for a minute. Okay, so we have the Lovers as a lifetime symbol here, peach metaphor. Okay, excellent. Champagne C, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'd be 22 plus 1988, which would be 10, 11. No, I'm getting 2010, right? Let me look at it again. 8 plus 14, 22. Yeah, 22 plus 1988 should be 2010, which means you're at 3. You're only getting one number, honey. So we'll cross out the 12, and you only have a 3. So you just have that soul symbol. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. It's okay. We'll get there in just a second now. Okay, so for peach metaphor, and also for myself, we have the 6. So we have the Lovers as a lifetime symbol. And the Lovers represents your lifetime spiritual symbol here. It is showing that you have a capacity to inspire and motivate people of all ages, all generations. Also, it indicates that you have the ability to work well with persons on a one-on-one basis, as well as to work with people in groups. This is the most peopled card in the entire deck, and teaches persons the art and craft of relating, either to ideas, creative projects, or to human beings. If 6 is your number, you have the inherent gift of establishing relationship lines and perceiving what's working and what's not working in relationships. So kind of like matchmaking. Your greatest abilities are people skills and in choice making, especially weighing choices either between 2 situations, 2 issues, 2 people, or choices in how to bring those 2 situations together. The symbol of the Lovers represents Buckminster Fuller's concept of synergetic principle, which was that 2 or more parts that came together would create something greater than the 2 parts that initially came together. And basically with the Lovers archetype as your spiritual lifetime symbol, you have the inherent gift of synthesizing, integrating polarities, oppositions, and paradoxes. You are gifted in putting together ideas, situations, issues, or people that other people have not readily thought of as workable. You have the insight or perception to see what's workable and what's not workable as far as relationship lines are concerned, and that one-on-one basis or in group situations. Because of your sensitivity to people and to relationship lines, it is important at different times that you give yourself space. Like the Hermit, you integrate your experience. Also, as at different periods of your life, you're finding yourself wanting to be alone and not to be so people-oriented. This phase or cycle of your life will be much more targeted to the Hermit figure, and this will be associated with contemplation, introspection, and the need for emotional space and psychological space. So, yeah, we do go through cycles like that. In fact, yeah, it happens to me all the time. Some days I want to be around people, and other days I just need time to be alone. I feel like there's a lot of energy that's expelled. And so when we take that time alone, we actually have more time to recharge our own energy and recharge ourselves so that we can do what we do, which is basically integrate those choices and, choose between 2 things that are equally alluring. So, yeah. Yes, exactly. Okay, so is Car Sanders still here? Sometimes people leave when I get out the math. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm glad you guys like math, because, yeah, that's what we end up doing all the time. They probably walk in and they're thinking, I was going to get my tarot cards read, and all of a sudden it turned into a math class. But, hey, it is what it is, So, Lady of Lee, is she still here? I haven't seen her for a while in the chat. Just double checking. I don't want to I don't want to skip over, but if she comes back, I guess we'll get to her then. L by Lauren. L by Lauren, are you here, dear? Okay, we're going to work on yours next, and that is the Chariot. So you have the number 7, or the Chariot, as... Oh, there you are, Lady Lee. Okay, hold on, L by Lauren. Lady Lee, do you remember your soul symbol? I don't know if I ever pulled it for you. So you need to add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born. And tell me what number you got. Can you give me your math, hun? I know. Is she working on math? Well, Lady Lee, I'll come back to you as soon as you get your math done, and then we'll write you down, and I'll do you next. But I'm going to work on L by Lauren right now while you work on that math. And if you need an example, it's right here. So the month and the day you were born plus the year you were born. And then add those numbers back together until you get a smaller number than 21. Or I'll take the big number for you, too. I can do the math from there, too, if you like. So L by Lauren, you have that Chariot as a lifetime symbol. And, okay, so for individuals whose birthday adds up to 7, the Chariot represents your lifetime symbol. Chariot people need a variety and are successful in executing multiple tasks at the same time. If this is your lifetime spiritual card, change and variety are absolutely necessary components in your life. For you, it is not a question of what it is that you want to do, but it's how many things that you can do simultaneously. You can stay in one situation, personally or professionally, if it provides the variety and challenge that you need and want. You are constantly balancing your needs for quietude and activity and implementing changes in your life that are both nurturing and fortunate. Chariots get bored very, very easily. They like to have jobs where they can do many different things at once. Okay, so you've got 1, 4 of 73. So you have a 6. Okay. And we just read that card too. Did you hear me reading that card a minute ago? I can go back to it. I'll read it again for you. Let me finish here with L by Lauren. So, sorry. There are 5 times out of the year where it is essential that you experience movement, change, and activity in your life. And those months of the year are Aquarius and also Taurus. So you have January 21st through February 21st, April 21st through May 21st, and then Cancer, which is June 21st through July 21st, and Leo, which is July 21st through August 21st. So during those 4 times will be times for you to open new creative opportunities, and you will explore avenues of your creativity that have been dormant, and to dynamically express your creativity without reservation. So those are like your seasons. And that will also be the best time for you to make emotional decisions or to act upon what the heart has meaning for you. What has heart and meaning for you, rather. So, also with the Chariot as your lifetime spiritual symbol, you will enjoy family and home for the stability that it provides, but you love to travel and you do multiple things at the same time. You're also a natural generator, a motivator, and a stimulator. You have an equal love for quietude and activity. If things become too boring in relationships or in work, you will generate change to break that monotony. For you, movement and quietude in combination are essential. Too much quietude is intolerable and dull. Activity that produces unseen results is anxiety-producing. Change is important as long as it produces some kind of tangible result. So, you're a mover and a shaker. And you like things changed up all the time. And you do get very, very bored in the same situations. Like, don't ever get a job on an assembly line because that won't work out for you. You will be bored out of your mind. So and if you did whatever job you do, you need to have like different tasks that you can do within that job to keep you happy. And it's the same in relationships for you too. You need someone that really has you moving and shaking too. So that's what it says for L by Lauren. And then we're going to go back to Lady Ali. Yes, it always does keep things interesting. Okay, I'm going back to Lady Ali now. So stick with me, you guys, and then we will, after we have done all this, we'll pull that card, and then we'll do a past, present, future on things, your life's divine purpose stuff. So, okay, back to Lady Ali. Lady Ali, you had the Lovers as your lifetime symbol, and so that was saying for individuals whose birthday adds up to 6, the Lovers represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. If you were born with the number 6, you are like the Lovers in your capacity to inspire and motivate people of all ages and all generations. Also indicates the ability to work well with persons on a one-on-one basis, as well as working with people in groups. This is the most people card in the entire deck, and it teaches persons the art and craft of relating to others and establishing relationships and perceiving what's working and what's not working in relationships. Your greatest abilities are people skills and choice making, especially weighing choices either between 2 situations, 2 issues, 2 people, or choices in how to bring 2 situations, 2 people, or 2 issues together in order to create a greater whole. So, the symbol of the Lovers represents Buckminster's Fuller concept of the synergetic principle, which was that 2 or more parts that came together would create something greater than the 2 parts that initially came together. Basically, with the Lovers archetype as your spiritual lifetime symbol, you have the inherent gifts of synthesizing, integrating polarities, oppositions, and paradoxes. You are gifted in putting together ideas, situations, issues, or people that other people had not readily thought of as workable. You have the insight or perception to see what's workable and what's not workable. As far as relationship lines are concerned, on a one-on-one basis or in group situations. Because of your sensitivity to people and to relationship lines, it is important at different times that you give yourself space, like a hermit, and integrate your experience. Also, at different periods in your life, you'll find yourself wanting to be alone and not to be so people-oriented. This phase or cycle of your life will be much more targeted to the hermit figure, and that it will be associated with contemplation, introspection, and a need for emotional and psychological space. So, and I feel like that is of an empathic nature too. So, you feel off of others, and you get all these vibes off of others, and so sometimes it is good for us to retreat and to just like recharge and recenter ourselves. So the next one we're working on, and actually we can work on 2 of these at the same time, Miss Ariana and Miss Strawberry. Yes. Oh, Strawberry, you redoing your math? Let's see. 1978. Oh, so now you have a 7? Yeah, you sure do. Which I just read for L by Lauren, but I'll read it again for you. Okay, so Strawberry is now a 7. Well, hello, Immortal Master. 33, Master Teacher. Okay, excellent. Well, we're glad to have you here. Okay, so we're replacing that with a 7. And we've done these already. Let me write you down. Immortal Master. Immortal Master. Okay, so what did we get for you? What was your math, dear? We had, was it 33? 7. Okay, so 8 plus 1978, which is 16, 7, 8, 1986, which is 10, 18, 19, 20, 24. So you actually have a 6, Immortal Master. I'm getting a 6 for you. Does somebody else want to check my math here? I got 7 and 1 would be 8 plus 1978. I'm pulling 1986. which 10, 18, 19, 20, which would add to 24, which would add back to 6. Yeah, I got it for 1978. So this is how you do it. Here, try it. Try it. I don't know how you're doing your math, but this is how you do it for numerology. You add the month you were born to the day you were born to the year you were born. For me, that was December 9th of 1974. And all that together ends up being 1995. So then you add your single digits back together, which for me is 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5, which adds up to 33, which is odd that you said 33 a minute ago. But 33, because it's bigger than 21, would have to be added back together. So 3 plus 3 for me is 6. For you, I got the same thing. But it's just different math. It's different math, but it still adds. It adds to 1986. So add 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. Yeah, you do add all the numbers. Do you see my equation here? Try it like that, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get the same math I did. Which, when you get down to this part, this is where you are. Well, actually, you got 24 right here. So you would have 1986, which would be 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. And that ends up being 24, correct? And then 24 is too big, so you have to break it back down. It'd be 2 plus 4, which ends up being 6. You guys gave me the world today. We haven't even hit the hour mark. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'm pretty sure I have you for a 6. 1 plus 7 plus... No, not like that. Like this. Add the month plus the day plus the year. So your equation should look like this. Actually, here, I'll show you what your equation looks like. So it's 1 plus 7 plus 1978, which is 1986, which equals 24, which equals 6. Okay, that's fine. 1st of July, same thing. 1 and 7 plus 1978. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 6. I would write you down with the 6. Which is the same as me. Oh yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. And we'll, when we get there, we'll read it again. So right now I'm working on Miss Ariana. And, oh, and I miss Christina. Where's Christina at? Christina R. Fam. Hi, nice to meet you. Okay, darling, I'm going to explain to you real quick again how to get your soul symbol number so that we can look deeper into your tarot profile. So what I need you to do is add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born. And then tell me the total of that, please, and I will figure out what your soul symbol is, darling. Christina thinks it's a 7. Okay, excellent. Christina R. Fam has a 7. All right, I've got you written down. So we're actually working on Miss Ariana's next, which she had the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant, the number 5, as a lifetime symbol. So here for you, darling, it says, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 5, the Hierophant represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. These persons strongly value family, and wherever they go, they create a personal and professional support system or extended family. They are loyal, practical, and community-minded people. Learning and teaching situations are important to them. They are well suited in being in an active or receptive mode in arenas of teaching, counseling, and consulting, and management situations. Hierophant people want to see how ideas can be implemented and applied. They are drawn to the creative arts as a tangible way of expressing creative ideas in a variety of forms. For this reason, Taurus people often become important mirrors for the Hierophant people because Taurus is a sign known for producing and bringing beauty and creativity into tangible forms. Often, Hierophant people experience music as a way of renewing and regenerating themselves. The elephant head on the symbol are associated with deep capacities to listen and remember through aspects of sound. Spiritual work is important to the Hierophant people, and at different times in their life, they will find themselves assisting others with inner work, exploration, or will find themselves exploring their own internal realms. Hierophant literally means spiritual teachings or bringing of the light. So Hierophant people often have a deep philosophical nature and a strong sense of faith in themselves and others. So, yes, so that is Miss Ariana's soul symbol. Now, let me check the chat here. What happened? I thought you meant life path number, which I have been told I'm a 33 master teacher. P.S. Just found you as you left a comment on Higher Self channel. Okay, got you. Yeah, that is a really cool channel. Yes, and okay, well, maybe they may have got the math wrong. I mean, this is how I've learned to do this math since I think I was in 2nd grade. I had a teacher that taught us how to do numerology in 2nd grade. Go figure. So, and she must have read tarot cards. I had no idea. But, and I remember thinking as a young child, when am I going to need this math? When am I going to actually use this? And I use it all the time. In fact, I add up our address. I add up everything. So I'm all about adding numbers together to figure out what they mean and what they're trying to tell me. So with you, and I'm pretty sure it's 6. And if it is 6, then you have a lover's card, which is the same as me. So we're soul buddies. Yay. And you would have a different, you would have a whole nother learning symbol too, which is, it would be the month and the day you were born added to the current year. And it looks like you just had a birthday. So by the way, or wait, no, you didn't. You're July. You said July 1st. I had you written down January 7th, I think is what I wrote. But I'm sorry about that. So if it's July, then you would still be functioning off of 2017's learning symbol. So there's that. And I can also pull your mastery too. Mastery symbol has nothing to do with any of that. Mastery symbol comes from your name and the number of letters that are in your name. So that's something you probably didn't know either. And I could teach you to do that too, but that would be a whole nother day. Good morning, Miss ASMR doll. Did you sleep in, hun? Clive Quinn. Miss ASMR doll. And I know she is a 9. We're pulling our soul symbols again because there's a lot of new folks here. And we're just letting them know a little bit more about their tarot profile. Oh, grocery shopping day. Got to restock the cabinets. Yes. Good morning, Naomi Starling. How are you today? Okay, so Naomi Starling, what? Oh, good morning, DJ Ransom, the Freedomist. I'm glad you came today. I'm pulling soul symbols for tarot profiling and profiling. Yeah, that's right. So what I need from you is the month and the day you were born plus the year you were born added together. And I can get your soul symbol for that and we can profile you on that part of it. So if you'll just add your numbers, your month plus the day plus the year, and then add those together and then tell me what your bigger number was. This is my math, by the way. This is my birthday, in case you're curious. And that's how I did my math. So yes, and folks, if you haven't subscribed to my mods, please do. All of my mods are fantastic channels. 2 of my mods are doing mega giveaways with us. So read the description in the description box and you can find out more about that. You will also follow back Manic Sunshine and Miss ASMR Doll, and they have wonderful giveaways too. I encourage you to bring a friend, have your friend subscribe, and let us know that you sent them, and that'll give you a tally point. and then you can get entered to win our amazing prize that we have, which is this fantastic box that has all kinds of little goodies in it, and also your very own unopened box of fairy tarot cards. Yes, that's excellent, Naomi, but what I need you to do is actually leave it as a comment. I won't be able to save the chat, so I won't remember this, and that's what I'm going to need you to do. Okay, well, Immortal Master, I will read for you when we get to you, so if you want to come back, you'll be able to see it. And actually, you'll be able to see it anyways, because Peach Metaphor also had the number 6. So, in DJ, you've got 2007, 7, 8, 9. Wait. I'm really confused. 1977 plus 30 equals 2007. Wait. Add the month and the day you were born plus the year you were born, and then tell me what the big number was. See, here's mine. December 9th, 1974, and my big number was 1995. So I added these together, and I got this. Yes, you have to use the whole year figure. You sure do. You're welcome, Immortal Master. I appreciate you coming through. I really do. And I hope you come back and see us again. Sorry I confused you with the math. But I know you're a 6. And that's one of the reasons probably we were drawn and connected to each other. So, okay, so you got 2018. So it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have 11, and then you have 2. DJ Ransom has 2. You have 11 and 2, which means you have 2 symbols. You got a personality symbol and a soul symbol. So you have something that you show on the outside, and then your soul symbol is something that you keep a little more hidden. Yes, 11 and 2. And then, but I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. And then Naomi's got 1984, which would be 10, 18, 19, 22. Okay, Naomi's got a unique one. 22 is unique because you would think it would break back down to, it would be 4 alone, but it's not. It's both. It's 22 is 2 plus 2, which is 4, and 2 minus 2, which is actually 0. So you have both the Emperor and the Fool card. Yeah, I'll check it for you. Okay, so Naomi has 4 and 0. All right, and then your math is 7/16 of 1973. That'd be 13, 23, plus 1973, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1996, 10, 19, 25. So yours would be 7. It's definitely a 7. You were right, Christina. So, okay, we're moving to Strawberry, who is also a 7. So if you listen to this, then you're going to be listening to your soul symbol here too, which was also L by Lauren. And I'm looking to see if anybody else had a match there. But we know that for sure. So Christina R. Fam and Strawberry and L by Lauren all have a 7. Huh. That's funny. It's interesting, isn't it? When you start really thinking about the numbers, it'll really blow your mind. I've come across some incredible numbers. Ransom, if you only knew. I've added things in the Bible and blown my own mind, really, literally. Like, even just think about this. The words, Holy Bible. Holy is 4 letters. Bible is 5 letters. So holy is the emperor. So, or the father. So we have the emperor or the father with holy. And then Bible being 5 is a hierophant, which is a spiritual counselor or teacher. So it literally translates into father teacher. Right? And there's more, but I can't discuss it here. Sometimes I feel like if you solve these equations that you might just be out of the equation. So I try not to push that too much. 9 is actually the Hermit card though. And that is, 9 is, we have that for Manic Sunshine. In fact, that is also Miss ASMR Dolls, and it's also Raven Wolf Channel's number. Yeah, sure enough. But it's also Jimmy Page's number, too, from Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. Remember? Holding the lantern. He's also the hermit. So, yeah. It does include the middle name. It has to be the name that was given to you at birth, Christina Arfam. It has to be a non-adoptive name. It's like the actual name you were given at birth. And then you would add all of those letters together to get that. But that's to achieve mastery symbols and not really necessary for what we're doing today. But you can add it if you like, and if you tell me the number that you got, I can tell you your mastery, no problem. So where were we? We were on Strawberry with the 7. So we have the Chariot card here. And this is also Christina Arfam's. Yes, it has to be the maiden name. It sure does. And you don't want any adoptive names either. It has to be the original name that was on your birth certificate. Strawberry, you have a 5. Are you sure? Because then you changed it to 7. I thought we looked at it again. You're sure it's a 5 now? Okay. So then we'll go back to the Hierophant. All right. Well, welcome back. Hi, Jeff. Sailor Aqua's here too. Excellent. Mama Cats, do we know Jeff's? For Sailor Aqua? Add the month and the day he was born plus the year he was born, and let me know what that number is. And we're reading for Strawberry right now, and we are on the Hierophant. Okay, so 12 plus 1982, which would be 4, 9, 1994, which is 10, 19, 23. So yes, you do have the Hierophant. Your mastery number is 21. Okay, so give me just a second. I'm going to calculate Jeff's real quick. 9988. Okay, so that'd be 18 plus 1988, which is 16, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, and 2, 6, 7, 8. You have an 8. That's my husband's card, Jeff. The Adjustment Justice card. So, for Sailor Aqua. It's a really high balance card. Okay, so 21... who was asking me that? That was being asked by Christina Arfam. Okay, so 21 is royalty symbols, right? Here is the chart, my dear. So, because it's 21, you would break it back down again because the masteries only go up to 16. So, 21 actually becomes a 3. And that would put you right here, which is the King of Cups. So you're on a very high emotional mastery. King of Cups is the mastery of emotional loyalty and commitment, the Knight, and the Holy Grail. So, and there is that royalty chart again with my random notes. I write in my books all the time, and I studied these books since 1999, I think, is when I first started reading. Yeah, I used to read for the Psychic Network. Remember Crazy Cleo? Yeah. Good morning, Smash. Well, hi. I'd love to pull your soul symbol if you want to add your birthday up. I don't know if you feel like doing math for me, though. Look up my number. But have you looked up my number yet? No, I haven't. I haven't got there yet, Mama Cats. No, I didn't do it yet. 2018 must be your year. Yeah. Well, your learning symbol would be, let's see. Well, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so we're working on Strawberry now, which had the Hierophant. And let me get to that. Okay, I'm sorry too. I'm like discombobulated this morning. I've had my attention is split in like 16 different directions, and I need to be an octopus. So the Hierophant is a lifetime symbol here for you, dear. And I'm just looking back. Let's see. We also have that for Miss Sariana, and that's it today. Those are the Hierophants in the room. So here it says, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to 5, the Hierophant represents their lifetime spiritual and personality symbol. These persons strongly value family, and wherever they go, they create a personal and professional support system or extended family. They are loyal, practical, and community-minded people. Learning and teaching situations are very important to them. They are well suited in being in an active or receptive mode in arenas of teaching, counseling, consulting, and management situations. Hierophant people want to see how ideas can be implemented and applied. They are drawn to a creative arts as a tangible way of expressing creative ideas in a variety of forms. And for this reason, Taurus people become important mirrors for the Hierophant people. Because Taurus is also a sign known for producing and bringing beauty and creativity into tangible forms. Often Hierophant people experience music as a way of renewing and regenerating themselves. Then they also have a capacity to listen and remember those aspects through sound. Spiritual work is important to the Hierophant people, and at different times in their life they will find themselves assisting others with inner work and exploration, or they will find themselves exploring their own internal realms. Hierophant literally means spiritual teachings or bringing of the light. So Hierophant people often have a deep philosophical nature and a strong sense of faith in themselves and others. So that would be strawberry. Okay, now stick around and we'll talk about it more. So, next we have Jesse Greenhagen. Jesse Greenhagen has the 4, which let's see who else has the 4 here. We also have Naomi Starling, who has a 4 for a personality symbol. But it's a little bit different when it's a personality symbol, because then that's just like your outer self that you show to others. So here we have for Jesse Greenhagen, the Emperor, okay, so the Emperor is a lifetime symbol. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 4, the Emperor represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. If you are born with the number 4, you are like the Emperor in your capacity to inspire and motivate others. You have strong leadership ability, and often people will put you in a leadership position, whether you want to be there or not. You have a natural ability to go into business on your own, or to work in organizations or institutions where you could be the head of a program or department. For both men and women, this archetype reveals your relationship to power and leadership. The Emperor is a symbol of the father or the patriarch. So it might be that through your own father or through other paternal figures in your life, you may have defined who you would be or who you would not be. The Emperor requires that ultimately own your own power and authority, that you don't abandon your own authority to give your power away to others. It is generally known that it is if you are testing external authority figures, or you have difficulty with authority figures, and you have not yet fully owned your own power and leadership qualities. For a woman, the Emperor is your golden man within, or what in Jungian psychology is referred to as the woman's animus. With this symbol as your lifetime spiritual symbol, it reminds you that you have strong leadership abilities and the resourcefulness to work well on your own. Since your own inner masculine nature, the animus, is well developed internally, you need men around you who are as strong as you. If not stronger, otherwise you become easily bored or lose respect for those who are not as strong as you. For a man with this symbol as your lifetime spiritual symbol, it is important that you surround yourself with people who are as strong as you, especially in teamwork and partnership endeavors. Otherwise, you too will lose respect for or become easily bored and impatient with those who are not as capable as yourself. Both genders with this lifetime symbol have a deep love for the creative process, setting something new in motion, and capacities to implement visions, dreams, ideas in practical ways. They could start their own business, department, or program. They could be gifted in anything associated with engineering, design, construction, photographic, or film work. They could be interested in the travel industry and international work, or could find themselves traveling quite extensively in life, either for personal or professional reasons. Creative interests might include the arts, building models of their ideas, chemistry, physics, writing, and sports. If the Emperor is your lifetime symbol, your greatest challenge is to manifest your leadership and visionary gifts. You have an enormous capacity to model for others the quality of leadership that empowers others and serves to benefit the continued or renewed quality of excellence in a family, organization, community, or country. Like the elemental of fire, you are warm, nurturing, electric, vital, energetic in those activities that are meaningful and challenging to you. So that is Jesse Greenhagen. So then, let me look back here. Yeah, that's going to be your personality symbol too. I'm looking back to see the chat real quick, you guys. Sorry. And next we have Manic Sunshine, who had the Hermit card. Is she still in here? Or did she leave? Okay, she's back. Okay, so Manic with the Hermit card as your lifetime symbol. It's showing, you're welcome, Jesse, and stick around. I'll tell you a little bit more. We're going to use that card to find out some more of the divine purpose. So for those people whose birthday adds up to the number 9, the Hermit is your lifetime spiritual symbol. So you have a deep regard for order and harmony. Let me look back too. Let's see who else we have in here. Yep, Miss ASMR Doll is also in 9. I think that's it today. Okay, so where was I? Okay, harmony in your life. Wait. For those people whose birthday adds up to 9, the Hermit is your lifetime symbol. You have a deep regard for order and harmony in your life, which is represented by Virgo aspect of the symbol. You have a deep love for quietude and time spent alone. You can be around many people and situations as long as you have a feeling of psychological, emotional, and environmental space. You will withdraw and be like a hermit under 2 conditions. 1, whenever you feel limited, restricted, or restrained, you will leave and take the space that you need. Claustrophobic situations are very unbearable to you. And number 2, whenever situations become too chaotic, disharmonious, and disorganized, you will remove yourself because of the inherent love of balance, beauty, and harmony that you revere and desire in your life. People will put you in leadership positions whether you want to be there or not. Because of the respect and integrity that you command and model, you are unwilling to communicate or lead in any situation where you have not had direct experience of some kind. You want to make sure that old business from the past is complete before you move forward, which is symbolized by a 3-headed Cerberus. You are gifted in assisting others in making transitions, either in completing and ending situations or initiating and starting new beginnings. Virgo people in your life, born August 21st through September 21st, reflect your abilities for creating beauty, organizing, systemizing things, and bringing balance and harmony into situations. Older people in your life represent the inherent archetype of the wise person, which is an important part of your basic nature. At different times in your life, older people will appear to you present important opportunities or will be important mentors to your spiritual growth and development. You are a natural way shower and a lantern bearer to people in transitions and in helping others to discover and honor the internal essence of who they are. Hermit people live and model their spirituality and are not prone to talk about spiritual issues randomly. You are deeply philosophical and value the time that you have to be alone in activities that give you comfort and nourishment. So that is Manic Sunshine. Yes, exactly. Right. So, and I'm looking back. Oh, Raven Wolf channel came in. Hello. And we were just reading the Hermit card too, which we know is also Raven Wolf channels. Okay, got you written down. Oh, Naomi, where are you on the list? You're down the list a little bit. Yep, I haven't got to you yet, dear. You're okay. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm double checking real quick. So, again, I think I have all of my mods in here except for Milky Way Weekly today. Must have hit the snooze button this morning. So, if you haven't subscribed to my mods, please do. They're all wonderful channels and great people. So, very supportive. So, please do that. And then also, if you haven't read the description in the description box, please do that too. Enter our giveaway. Find somebody that's a good friend, and yeah, and have them come and visit our channel, and tell them that you sent that you sent them, and you can have a chance to win our mega giveaway, which is in this box. And then also you'll find 2 links to Miss ASMR Doll's channel and Manic Sunshine's channel's giveaway. So please follow those links. Subscribe to those lovely ladies. Hit the like button on there. Yes. And then make sure that you enter their giveaways too. They're giving away wonderful prizes. Won't spoil it for you. Please go watch their videos to find that out. So moving on, Creepy Crawler. I don't know if she's still in here. I think she might have just stopped to say hi. Then I had It's Yamo, didn't get a number from them. Vicky Stockley, the Anna Nicole channel, Vanessa Jane, all were skips. If any of those people are still in the room, say hi. If not, we will move right on, and we would go next to Mama Cat's Fur Babies. So Mama Cat's Fur Babies had a 3. Yes, okay. So moving to Mama Cats, we'll talk about the Empress, which is the mother and the nurturer, which she is. Mama Cats is a great channel. If you ever need somebody to just go talk to, pop in on one of her live streams. She's fantastic. Are you also a 3? You are. So we have Champagne C as a number 3 too. Excellent, because yeah, it looks like we had a new All New Again. A New America All New Again was here, but I didn't get a number for them. So we'll read both of yours at the same time. So for Mama Cat's Fur Babies and Champagne C, the number 3, which is the Empress. So here we have the lifetime symbol of the Empress. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 3, the Empress represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. If one is born with the number 3, one is like the Empress in one's capacity to love, nurture, comfort, and support and heal others. It is through one's own mother that one defines who one would be or who one would not be. For both men and women, this archetype reveals their deep love of nature. This archetype reveals their power to receive and to give love with wisdom. For a man, the Empress is a golden lady within, or what the Jungian psychology is referred to as a man's anima. When the Empress is with the Empress as their spiritual essence, both genders have an extraordinary capacity to heal, comfort, and nurture others. With this gift, they would do well in any of the professions concerned with nurturing others, like the medical profession or the healing arts, animal husbandry, farming, veterinarian work, architecture, design, landscaping, or any of the arts that contribute to beautification, like being a fashion designer, gardener, artist, or superb chef. Their greatest challenge is to nurture, comfort, and support themselves in equal proportion to how they support and nurture others. They have an enormous capacity to model to others the beauty of what it is like to have a balanced, wise, and trusting emotional nature. Because love with wisdom is their greatest gift, they may need to monitor a tendency to overgive or push to make things happen that are emotionally important to them, or because they feel so deeply, they may protect themselves or hold back emotionally for fear of being hurt. These tendencies may surface in times of stress, or they may announce that they are not nurturing themselves in equal proportions to how they are nurturing others. So that is your biggest issue right there, you two. For Mama Cat's Fur Babies and Champagne C, is the fact that you don't take enough time to actually nurture yourself. You're so busy nurturing everyone else that you're not taking any time to do that nurturing for you too. So I want to encourage you to work on that too, and that'll help you be a better nurturer. So then we would move on to Immortal Masters. Immortal Masters stepped out, I think. Did he step out? That was the Lover's card too. And actually, I read that at the beginning. So if he's not here, I'm not going to read it again. He can just listen to the beginning where we read the Lover's card for Peach Metaphor and Lady Lee. So yeah, and I'm also a Lover's card, but that was it for Lovers today. So then we would move on next to Christina R. and Fam. Are you still here, dear? Christina R. and Fam. Okay, good. Okay, so Christina R. and fam, you had the Chariot. So the Chariot card as your lifetime symbol. And we did have a couple of chariots in the room today. So here you are with the lifetime symbol. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to 7, the Chariot represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. Chariot people need variety and are successful in executing multiple tasks at the same time. If this is your lifetime symbol or spiritual card, change and variety are necessary components in your life. For you, it is not a question of what it is that you want to do, but how many things that you can do simultaneously. You can stay in one situation, personally or professionally, if it provides the variety and challenge that you want and need. You are constantly balancing your needs for quietude and activity, and implementing changes in your life that are both nurturing and fortunate. Chariots get bored very easily. There are 5 times out of the year where it is essential that you experience movement, change, and activity in your life, which are represented by the 4 animals that are in front of the chariot on this card, which here we have January 21st through February 21st. That's 1. 2, April 21st through May 21st. 3, June 21st through July 21st. And 4, July 21st through August 21st. So like the seasons during these times, it's going to be a time for you to be open to a new creative opportunity. And you will explore avenues of your creativity that have been dormant, and to dynamically express your creativity without reservation. Also, it says through October 21st through November 21st will be the time of year for you to make emotional decisions or to act upon what has heart and meaning for you. This Scorpio month allows you to make emotional decisions that are important to you, which ignite and motivate the need for new experiences in Aquarius. And they find you busy and productive in Taurus, actively nurturing in the month of Cancer, and open to new opportunities and creative expressions in the month of Leo. So with the Chariot as your lifetime spiritual symbol, you will enjoy family, home, for stability that it provides. You love to travel and do multiple things at the same time. You are a natural generator, a motivator, and a stimulator. You have an equal love for quietude and activity. If things become too boring in relationships or in work, you will generate change to break that monotony. For you, movement and quietude in combination are essential. Too much quietude is intolerable and dull. Activities that produce unseen results is anxiety producing. Change is important as long as it produces some kind of tangible results. So, that is what it's saying for you, my dear. Okay, so we'll just say we went through that. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. We did that one. And Miss ASMR Doll, you're welcome, Christina. Now, if you stick around, I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So, Miss ASMR Doll, do you want me to read again 9? Actually, I can't. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to read for Miss ASMR Doll and also the Raven Wolf channel at the same time. So, we have the Hermit card again for them. Okay, so the Hermit as a lifetime symbol. So here we are, Doll and Raven Wolf channel. For those people whose birthday adds up to the number 9, the Hermit is your lifetime spiritual symbol. You have a deep regard for order and harmony in your life, which is represented by the Virgo aspect of this symbol. You have a deep love for quietude and time spent alone. You can be around many people and situations as long as you have a feeling of psychological, emotional, and environmental space. You will withdraw and be like a hermit under 2 conditions. Number 1, whenever you feel limited, restricted, or restrained, you will leave and take the space that you need. Claustrophobic situations are unbearable to you. Number 2, whenever situations become too chaotic, disharmonious, and disorganized, you will remove yourself because of the inherent love of balance, beauty, and harmony that you revere and desire in your life. People will put you in leadership positions, whether you want to be there or not. And this is because of the respect and integrity that you command and model. You are unwilling to communicate or lead in any situation where you have not had direct experience of some kind. You want to make sure that old business from the past is complete before you move forward. And also, you are gifted in assisting others in making transitions, either in completing and ending situations or initiating and starting new beginnings. Virgo people in your life, which are born August 21st through September 21st, reflect your abilities for creating beauty, organizing and systemizing things, and bringing balance and harmony into situations. Older people in your life represent the inherent archetype of the wise person, which is an important part of your basic nature. At different times in your life, older people will appear to present important opportunities or will be important mentors to your own growth and development. You are a natural way shower and a lantern bearer to people in transitions and in helping others to discover and honor the internal essence of who they are. Hermit people live and model their spirituality and are not prone to talk about spiritual issues randomly. You are deeply philosophical and value the time that you have to be alone in activities that give you comfort and nourishment. So that would be both Miss ASMR Doll and both Raven Wolf Channel. So moving on, we would hit Naomi Starling. Naomi Starling, are you still in here? Yes, you do. Yeah, and claustrophobia is no good for you. Is Naomi Starling still in here? There she is. Okay. So Naomi, we had for you two. We had the Emperor and we had the Fool. So Naomi and actually DJ Ransom, you both are like this. You both have this outward symbol that you're showing to others, but you're keeping this inward symbol more hidden. So for Naomi, she had this Father card and the Emperor card on the outside. So as a lifetime symbol. So for those individuals whose birthday add up to the 4, the Emperor represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. So if you're born with the number 4, you're like the Emperor in your capacity to inspire and motivate others. You have strong leadership abilities, and often people will put you in leadership positions whether you want to be there or not. You have a natural ability to go into business on your own or to work in organizations or institutions where you could be the head of the program or department. For both men and women, this archetype reveals your relationship to power and leadership. The Emperor is a symbol of the father or the patriarch. So it might be that through your own father or through other paternal figures in your life, you may have defined who you would be and who you would not be. The Emperor requires that ultimately you own your own power and authority, and that you don't abandon your own authority or give your power away to others. It is generally known that if you are testing external authority figures or have difficulty with authority figures, that you have not yet fully owned your own power and leadership qualities. For a woman, the Emperor is your golden man within, or what in Jungian psychology is referred to as the woman's animus. With this symbol as your lifetime spiritual symbol, it reminds you that you have strong leadership ability and the resourcefulness to work well on your own. Since your own inner masculine nature, the animus, is well developed internally, you need men around you who are as strong as you are, if not stronger. Otherwise, you become easily bored or you lose respect for those who are not as strong as you are. For a man with this symbol as a lifetime spiritual symbol, it's important that you surround yourself with people who are as strong as you, especially in teamwork or partnership endeavors. Otherwise, you too will lose respect for or become easily bored and impatient with those who are not as capable as yourself. Both genders with this lifetime symbol have a deep love for a creative process, setting something new in motion, and capacities to implement visions, dreams, ideas in practical ways. They could start their own business, departments, or programs. They could be gifted in anything associated with engineering, design, construction, photographic, or film work. They could be interested in the travel industry, international work, or could find themselves traveling quite extensively in life, either for personal or professional reasons. Creative interests might include the arts, building models of their ideas, chemistry, physics, writing, and sports. If the Emperor is your lifetime symbol, your greatest challenge is to manifest your leadership and visionary gifts. You have an enormous capacity to model for others the quality of leadership that empowers others and serves to benefit the continued or renewed quality of excellence in a family, organization, community, or country. Like the element of fire, you are warm, nurturing, electric, vital, and energetic in those activities that are meaningful and challenging to you. So, hello, Daniel Phillip. Oh, Manic sleeping. Bye, Manic. Okay, so Daniel Phillip. Daniel, if you'll do some math for me, then we can get your soul symbol and I'll read it to you. I need you to add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born. in this fashion. And then tell me what your bigger number is. For me, I was born on December 9th of 1974. So here's my math. Add to 1995. So if you'll just give me your bigger number there, then I'll break it down for you. We'll figure out what your soul symbol is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like it in braids too. I like to do that anyways. Like at the end of the day, even if it's in ponytails, then I end up putting it in braid. It's so much healthier for your hair. It like kind of like all your hair is happy together like that. They like to be, hair strands like to be with each other. So, yeah, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I had a pin curl in earlier too, and so now this piece is all curly. Yeah. I kind of slept in pin curls the other night a little bit. Those two that I had in my head yesterday. So, Naomi. We were working on Naomi. Okay. So, Deb's made you cry. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. We're not done yet either. Because you have the Fool card that's coming up next. Yeah, well, okay, so when you have these two symbols, and I've always noticed this too with the Father and the Fool, it's like your shield is the Father, and the inside of you is the Fool. Oh, Christina R. Fam. Well, you have a wonderful day, darling, and I'll see you next time. Okay, excellent. Yes. Okay, so moving on to your Fool card, which is that little hidden self that you have, and that is your lifetime symbol. This one is a little bit shorter. Oh, yeah, no problem, Raven. I wanted to stay longer, too, but then the kids were calling me, and I ended up having to go do something else. I think they wanted me to make them food or something. You know, they're kids. They expect me to do mother stuff every once in a while, so I had to put down my phone and go be a mom for a minute. Your birthday is 5/10 of 1970. Okay, I'll add that for you real quick. Hold on just a second, Naomi, and I'll get it for you. All right, so Daniel says 5/10 plus 1970. So we're going to have 15 plus 1970, which is, sorry, 5, 7, 8, 1985, 10, 18, 19, 20, 23. So we have another 5. This is a hierophant. Daniel, you have the number 5 as your lifetime symbol. And I'll tell you more about that in a second. Okay, so we have the Fool as your soul symbol, Naomi. And so for these individuals whose birthday adds up to 22, right? The Fool represents your lifetime personality symbol. The number 22 is the 22nd symbol of the major arcana. And it also is the number 0. 2 minus 2, which equals 0. So persons born with this number are seen by others as being highly creative and in a need of variety. Fool people are not foolish or foolhardy. They are courageous and risk-taking. It really literally means trust. So they take risks. They come across fearless even though they might feel fear gnawing within them. They're drawn toward and tend to explore the mystical, transcendent, and transpersonal realms of consciousness. They inspire the sense of adventure and courage within others. Their sense of wonder and anticipation is contagious. Oh, Raven Wolf Channel, I'm sorry. Oh, have a wonderful day, darling. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yep, I'll have to go back and catch the rest of your live stream, too. Yeah, so, yes, Naomi, yes, you have this outer patriarchal form and then a very inner young child that you keep a little bit more hidden. You protect that child with the Father. So you got that Father out in the front. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so moving on to DJ Ransom. You ready, DJ? All right. So, yes. Here we have... Oops, I passed it. Okay, so here you have on the outside the Strength and Lust card. And then on the inside you have the High Priestess, which is very, very interesting. So first of all, let me ask you this, DJ Ransom. Do you have dreams and you know things before they happen, don't you? So long as you're tuned in, I know that you know this. You know what I'm talking about. High Priestess fascinate me. They always know things before they happen, and they often dream things before they happen. But the biggest problem with High Priestess is they never trust their gut. So, but I'll tell you more about that in a second. So your Lust Strength card is your personality symbol, and that's going to be what you shine out to others while you secretly keep that High Priestess very protected. So here you have the Lust and Strength card as your lifetime personality symbol. So your birthday adds up to 11 on the outside, and this is often the personality symbol of people who are 50 years and older, or for people at this time who were being born in the late 60s or the 70s. People with this archetype for their personality expression are creative. They're drawn to the creative and performing arts, or they may use their creativity in multiple arenas where they are in the limelight or highly regarded for their originality that they bring, or to traditional settings or situations. Lust and Strength people are charismatic, radiant, and creative. They are determined to handle all situations creatively as possible. These people exhibit strength and unusual risk-taking. Often they hold strong beliefs that things will unfold like flowers and renew and regenerate themselves like the snakes at the top of this card, which when it's referring to this card, it's actually referring to the cards from these books, which I don't have. So it is through your creativity and your strength that you are able to renew and regenerate yourself, and like the hallowed snake, which serves as a lion's tail, this symbol is a reminder that the creative process, as well as our strength, is continually changing and shedding its own skin. So, yeah. So that is the outer symbol. But then on the inside, this is what he's protecting right here. So, about to expose it. The High Priestess. Okay, so as your lifetime symbol. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 2, the High Priestess represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. These persons strongly value independence and self-resourcefulness. They have a deep regard for balance and harmony, and are usually people to know in that they are equally as dynamic as they are receptive. They are very tenacious and are able, like the camel, to go long, barren distances, but invariably they will always find their oasis. They are very perceptive, and they can quickly assess what is working and what is not working. High Priestess people can immediately tell one what is out of place, and can supply the creative solution to bring situations, projects, or people back into balance. Anyone with the High Priestess as a lifetime symbol would be an excellent negotiator, a consultant, or a diagnostician. Such persons would be highly gifted in arenas in which their visions, perceptions, and insights would apply. So, and speaking on a personal experience with High Priestesses, and I've had several in my life, and when I read for the Psychic Network, I often pulled people's soul symbols so that I could tarot profile them and figure out more about them before we even started a reading. So what I learned was High Priestess always know things before they happen, but they are really bad about second guessing themselves. So, and this is their downfall. So what I would tell you, Ransom, is that when you know something, don't second guess yourself on it. The next time that you get a gut feeling about something, definitely trust your gut. Or if you have a dream and you feel like this is a vision, trust your vision, man. It's right. It's right on. Your gut is literally like a second brain, and that's why where that old saying came in about trusting your gut. Yes. So, yeah, I am going to tell you more. If you stick around, I will. If you don't, then I'll just skip over you. So, we're moving on to Jeff, which is Sailor Aqua, and he had an 8. And yeah, if you stick around, we're going to pull some more stuff from your symbol. I'll dig your symbol out of the cards, and then we're going to look at your past, present, and future today too for life's divine purpose. Yep, that's awesome. That is awesome, Ransom. You're one of the few that's trusting your gut on it then. Most of them are really bad about trusting their gut. They always do the second guess stuff. They're like, I knew the answer. I should have went with the first instinct. And yeah, go with your first instinct. So, for Sailor Aqua, the Adjustment Justice is your lifetime symbol. And so for you, it's showing, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 8, the Adjustment Justice symbol represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. If this is your lifetime spiritual symbol, you are highly regarding beauty, balance, and harmony in your life. You want things to be direct, simple, clear, and you have very little tolerance for situations that are complex, covert, and filled with intrigue. At different times in your life, you will tend to bring balance into 2 arenas of your life. The scales here, either in health or finances or in presenting proposals in which other people can invest. Writing, editing, and research will be another avenue that you might explore, or you might present original creative ideas in such a way that they can be used by many people. Inventions that would assist law, health, finances, and publications will be of interest to you, especially if they make things easier for people. So you will be drawn to Libra people, which is anyone born September 21st to October 21st, because they mirror to you your own inherent love of balance and simplicity. Clarity is a quality that you reflect and also respect in others. Often, this quality of clarity is reflected back to you by Libra people in your life. Nature is as important as regenerating resource for you. The combination of water, greenery, and sunlight is very healing to you and at the core of who you are. This is symbolized by blue, green, and yellow. So, yeah, that will be for Sailor Aqua. So then we go to Daniel Phillip. Daniel Phillip, are you still in the house? Yep, I got him. And he was the number 5. Was he still here? Debbie, I appreciate you for helping me keep track, too. You're welcome, Sailor Aqua. Stick around for a minute, and I'm going to tell you some more stuff. Oh, she. Okay, sorry. Oh, is it Danielle? I apologize. Oh, nice. Okay. Is she still here? It was the Hierophant for her. So, the number 5. I hope she can hear. I'm not seeing her typing. There we go. Okay. Danielle, I apologize. I sometimes mispronounce things, and you can always correct me if you like. Yeah, it's all good. And actually, this is nothing, you guys. I'm just giving you a little tarot profiling. You guys were born with these symbols. You just never knew it. That's all. Yep, I see you in the chat. There you are, Miss Doll. I sure do. So, yeah. Okay, so the Hierophant as your learning, or your lifetime symbol, rather, Danielle. So, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 5, the Hierophant represents your lifetime spiritual and personality symbol. These persons strongly value family, and wherever they go, they create a personal and professional support system of extended family. They are loyal, practical, community-minded people. Learning and teaching situations are very important to them. They are well suited in being in an active or receptive mode in arenas of teaching, counseling, consulting, and management situations. Hierophant people want to see how ideas can be implemented and applied. They are drawn to the creative arts as a tangible way of expressing creative ideas in a variety of forms. For this reason, Taurus people become important mirrors for the Hierophant people because Taurus is a sign known for producing and bringing beauty and creativity into tangible forms. Often, Hierophant people experience music as a way of renewing and regenerating themselves. The symbols are associated with deep capacities to listen and remember through aspects of sound. Spiritual work is important to the Hierophant people, and at different times in their life they will find themselves assisting others with inner work and exploration, or will find themselves exploring their own internal realms. Hierophants literally means spiritual teachings or bringer of the light, so Hierophant people often have a deep philosophical nature and a strong sense of faith in themselves and others. Tomcats. Tomcats family. Well, hello, how are you? Tomcat family. Wait, this is Mama Cat again, isn't it? Is that you, Mama Cat? Yes, okay. You almost had me confused. I thought I had a new guest. Yep. Okay, so did anybody else come in while I had my nose in the book? Let me look. Looks like I think I got everybody here. So now that that's completed, let's go back and do something different. So now, oh, the chariots should love this. Oh, you're confused? Jeff, why are you confused? You want to know your mom's? We can do hers real quick. Tomcats? Sure. Month plus the day plus the year. Tell me what you get. Okay, let's see. 514 plus 1943. Whew, such energy in those cards. Okay, 514 plus 1943. So we got 19 plus 1943, which will be 10, 11, 12, 4, 5, 6, 19, 62. So that'll be 10, 16, 17, 18. She has 2. Mom had 2. So Mom had 18 and 9, which would be, let me see. I'm going to put this here. This is Danielle and Naomi's mom. So Mom was 18 and 9. Okay, so she has the 18 for which is the moon card, which would be your personality symbol, and then the 9, which is the Hierophant card for the soul symbol. And I'm going to read the shorter version to you for those real quick, but just because they're so long and we're kind of moving on. So we're going to go with, here we go, the moon card. So when a person's drawn towards this card, it's determined to face any self-delusions and face difficult decisions and resolve difficult relationships. So let me look. I'm going to look back here at the actual, let me look at this one. I feel like that really didn't tell us much. Okay, so the moon is a lifetime symbol. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to 18 or 9, the moon it's 18 and 9 rather. The moon represents your personality symbol here, and having a great deal of magnetism as a personality. Like the moon, often this personality has the capacity of bringing light into darkness. A romantic, yet willing to make choices that inspire rather than deceive. Deception, whether it be your own tendency or of your being at the brunt of someone else's deception, is someone that you will find difficult to handle at different points in your life. Your inherent nature is to reclaim the authentic aspects of your life so that your commitment to truth and self-disclosure can be expressed. Even though many people will think that they know you and feel close to you because of your magnetism, it is only a few that you will really allow to get close to you. Your emotional nature is like what the I Ching refers to as the Great Still Lake. Since you feel very deeply, you establish trust and loyalty before allowing others to explore the depths of your nature. You will be drawn to Piscean people, anyone born February 21st through March 21st, because they will function as mirrors of your own emotional depths and commitment to evolution and transformation. You have the natural ability to make choices. Often life will present you with 2 or more choices to make at the same time. You will find yourself either combining 2 or more situations or choices together, or you will carefully weigh the choice over the other, one choice over the other. Since your inherent gift is to reveal and to make sound choices, you may find yourself assisting others to reveal more of who they are and to make choices in their life which will support their authentic expression. Which is interesting because we were reading about authentic presence this morning in the Shambhala So if you haven't watched that, you should go back and check out the Shambhala readings. Yeah, it is fascinating. Okay, so then she has the Hermit card as her actual soul symbol. So that would show, again, we talked about hermits earlier. They're very introspective. So she has a deep regard for order and harmony in her life, which is represented by the Virgo aspect, a deep love for quietude and time spent alone. Also, she could be around many people and situations as long as there are feelings of psychological, emotional, and environmental space, but will withdraw under two conditions. One, whenever she feels limited, restricted, or restrained, or will take leave of this and take the space that she needs. And claustrophobic situations are very unbearable for hermits. Whenever situations become too chaotic, disharmonious, and disorganized, you will remove yourself because of the inherent love of balance, beauty, and harmony that you revere and desire in your life. So, yeah, that would be your mom. So, yeah, did it nail her right on the money? Great White Hunter, how are you? Glad to have you here, dear. Do you want to know your soul symbol? I would like to find it for you if you want to add your birthday up for me. So I need the month and the day you were born plus the year. And then you add those together. You'll get a bigger number. And I just need to know what your number is from that. So if you want to do that and shoot me those numbers, then I'll write you down here. Great White Hunter. Okay. While you're doing math, I'm going to look for major arcana. So I'm going to be sorting cards here because we're not going to use the whole deck. We're only going to use 21 cards. Well, we'll use 21 cards for the representation of us. And then the rest will be our divine life's purpose. 1974. Okay, so that'd be 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you also have two. You have the 21, which is the world or the universe card, and then you have the 3, which is the Empress card. And I'll tell you more about that in just a second. Let me finish pulling out these gift cards. Cards are ridiculously beautiful. So beautiful. You guys could win them too. You could win these cards if you just go and look at the description in the description box, and it'll tell you how you can win a set of these cards in this wonderful box with crystals and stuff that we put together for you. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you got a day out to spend with us today. That's perfect. Okay, so we have the 21 and the 3 for you, which I think I just saw your, where did that go? Now that I got these out. Okay, so you have the world, and then you have the Empress. Okay. So the world would be your personality symbol. So this is what you're going to show everybody else. You're showing everybody else the world card, but you're hiding this Empress behind that world. Okay? So the world card is your personality, Great White Hunter. So that is telling you this. It is a culmination. The world is like a culmination of everything, the universe. So as a lifetime symbol, the universe is your lifetime personality symbol when your birthday adds up to 21. This is a symbol which represents your outer expression in the world. You are a natural explorer, adventurer, and builder of new worlds. You love travel and experiencing other parts of the country and other cultures. You are a natural visionary. Instinctively, you can see what needs to be rebuilt or designed in new ways, whether it be in environments, ideas, projects, or people. You have a natural ability to renew and regenerate yourself and others. The regenerative, uh, the regenerative ability. People will see you as a highly creative, and that you are practical and productive, innovative and original, and you are passionately involved in what has heart and meaning for you. At different times in your life, you will be very ecologically minded and deeply concerned about Earth, and very active in making the universe a better place in which to live. You may experience yourself questioning the origins of the universe as a whole, or contributing towards theories, projects, and services that assist universal understanding. National and international work will appeal to you, or travel that allows you and others to value cultural differences as well as honor inherent similarities found within the human species. You will find it difficult to be limited, restricted, or restrained in any other way, and with your inherent ability to cut through things and get to the bottom of most situations, you are able to build new worlds internally and externally. The concept of freedom is different at different times in your life will be very important. So, that is your outer self, and you're hiding that Empress. So, the Empress is your soul symbol, and she is the nurturer. And this is what she's telling you. So, as a lifetime symbol for the Great White Hunter, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to 3, the Empress represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. If one is born with the number 3, one is like the Empress in one's capacity to love, nurture, comfort, and support and heal others. It is through one's own mother that one defines who one would be and who one would not. So for both men and women, this archetype reveals their deep love of nature. This archetype reveals their power to receive and to give love with wisdom. For a man, the Empress is his golden lady within, or what the Jungian psychology is referring to as the man's anima. With the Empress as the spiritual essence, both genders have an extraordinary capacity to heal, comfort, and nurture others. With this gift, they would do well in any of the professions concerned with nurturing others, like the medical profession or the healing arts, animal husbandry, farming and veterinarian work, architecture, design, landscaping, or any of the arts that contribute to the beautification, like being a fashion designer, gardener, artist, or a superb chef. The greatest challenge is to nurture, comfort, and support themselves in equal proportion to how they support and nurture others. They have an enormous capacity to model to others the beauty of what it is like to have a balanced, wise, and trusting emotional nature. Because love with wisdom is their greatest gift, they may need to monitor a tendency to overgive or push to make things happen that are emotionally important to them. Because they feel so deeply, they may protect themselves or hold back emotionally for fear of being hurt. These tendencies may surface at times of stress, or may announce that they are not nurturing themselves in equal proportion to how they are nurturing others. So that's your biggest issue, is to make sure that you're getting the time to nurture yourself as much as you are giving. You often are giving more than you're giving to yourself. Does that make sense? And I'm going to just organize these real quick because it drives me crazy when they're not organized. I can't find them. And moon. Okay. Wheel. The dreamer. The renewal. Star. Sun. The strength. Emperor. Justice. High priestess. Balance. Ego. Okay. All right. So, Debbie. Yeah. No. Actually, no. If you get a 10, then you're just a 10. Nobody can be a 1. No one could be a 1. Once I think I figured out somebody who could be a 1, but I don't even want to talk about that right now because I have this great fear that if I figure out the numbers that I'll be taken from the equation. So that's a whole nother ball game. But anyway, no one can be the 1. The 1 is the magician. It's too bad. Such a great card. Yes. Yeah, we're all number 1. Sure. Sure. Yeah. And there is something to be said about that magician. Imagination. Do you guys ever think about... I often think about the Latin of words and how they're broke down. And for me, imagination works like this. It's I, magi, nation. So that's how you spell imagination. Imagination. You're looking at 3 words here. I, magi, nation. And there's great magic in that. If you just understood what imagination means. Imagination has so much power. There is literally magic in the middle of it. And we are a magic nation altogether. So yeah, you're right. We're all the magician. So, Debbie. And I'm looking back at the chat. There she is. Debbie, are you there still? You're welcome. I love you too, you guys. All right, Debbie. So we had the 21 and the 3 for you, which we just read for Great White Hunter. How funny. I forgot about that already. I'm sorry, dear. So we have the 21 and the Empress. The World and the Mother. Okay, so we're going to use these 2 cards to represent you. And I've taken all of the gifts have been taken out. So we are just specifically looking for divine purpose today. And we are only looking in the minor arcana. So, and I had cleared these, but I do want to clear them again because they were packing a lot of energy. So let me just give them a little of my heart. Okay. All right. So for Debbie, now we're going to pull 3 cards for you, and they are going to represent the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so we have a 3 of Autumn. This will be in your past. And then I have a Princess of Autumn in your present. And a Prince of Winter in your future. So, the 3 of Autumn says, in the past, you followed your passion when it came to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. That was your past card. And then for your present card, we have the Princess of Autumn, studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. So happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, and needing a little push to get going. Yeah. Okay, and then in the future we have the Prince of Winter, which is intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive. You need to seek out intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So you got some surprises coming up. Okay. All right. So now we'll set Debbie's cards aside. And then we're looking... Is Peach Metaphor still here? Lady Elise still here? L by Lauren. L by Lauren still in the house? Miss Ariana. Miss Ariana still in the house? There you are. Okay. So Miss Ariana had a 5, which is the Hierophant card. So we'll pull the Hierophant for you. And on this one, it calls it unity. It's saying, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Yep, sounds like you're in the right place. Yep. Oh, you are there. Okay. L by Lauren, I'll read yours next. I'm sorry. I will get back to you in just a second. So... we're actually working on Miss Ariana now, and I've only skipped you by 1, but it's okay. We'll come right back to yours. I have a feeling that things fall into place for the reasons that they fall. So, like, your cards, they'll stay in there. They'll be where they need to be. It always works out that way. Have you ever been, like, driving to work, and you're late for work, and then a car gets in front of you, and, like, turns in front of you, and then goes really, really slow, and you're already late, and now you have somebody in front of you that's just driving like 2 miles an hour. And it's very frustrating. But if you stop and think, well, what if there was a reason for it? Maybe this person that's being slow and keeping me from being on time is actually saving me from an accident or some uncertain fate that you didn't know. They could be a secret angel or a secret Drala that was saving you for a reason. Yes. Okay, so we are working on Miss Ariana. And for Miss Ariana, I have in your past position the King of Autumn. So we'll put that there. And then in the present position, the 5 of Summer. She's so pretty. And in the future position, we have the 4 of Spring. So, in the past, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you knew. Okay, so in the past you were assertive when it came to what you knew was right. Everything was going your way. There was a good person or a company to work for. He always strikes me as an executive or a boss type. He is a boss. He usually has to do with work or health. So, in the present situation, good morning, Old Crow. How are you? We're working on a little bit of life's divine purpose today. If you want to add your month and the day you were born to the year you were born and give me those numbers, then I can tell you your soul symbol and we can find out some more stuff. Get your tarot profile going. Let me write you down, Old Crow. So glad you had joined us today. So, we're still working on Miss Ariana's, and she has the 5 of Summer in the present position. So this says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens, which is still funny because we were just talking about that. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others and focus on that which frightens or worries you. So you are currently confronting some fears and worries. So then Miss Ariana had the 4 of Spring, which is saying in the future, be grateful, you have much to celebrate. There is deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So that will be Miss Ariana's. Awesome. That's great. So, okay, let me move this out of there for her. Okay, and then the next one I had was L by Lauren. Are you back, dear? And L by Lauren had a 7, which is the Chariot. So, and the Chariot in this deck says, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So I'm going to put this on the bottom to represent you. And then we're going to mix again for you, darling. And we'll pull a past, present, and future. Well, that one wants to come out right now. I'll tell you that right now. So the Prince of Spring is going in your past position. Really wanted to be in my lap. So I'm pretty sure it wants to be in this reading. Okay, so and then a 5 of Spring will be in your present position. And then the King of Summer. Oh, awesome, Old Crow. Do you know your soul symbol? I didn't see you write it for me. Can you do your numerology real quick and tell me what your, I need the day you were born plus the month you were born plus the year you were born. And I need to know what the math is for that. So, we're working on L by Lauren right now. And, oh, he did? He got 22? Oh, cool. So you have both the Emperor and the Fool card, my dear. Which means you have a father figure protecting the young child of the inner self. I'll tell you more about that in just a second. So, here we have for L by Lauren. The Prince of Spring is in the past position. Charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. It shows in the past immediate action, a challenge that you were successfully managing, and a passionate relationship. And then in your present position, we have opposing goals arising from differing opinions, and feeling at odds with yourself or others, and being having overly ambitious people. And then in the future position, we have here the King of Summer, which is honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. A romantic partner that you can trust is coming. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavor. Okay, cool. Yeah, Old Crow, let me read for you real quick and I'll tell you about that. Did you know your numerology before? A lot of people that read tarot know about numerology, but I'm really surprised about the people that read tarot that don't. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. Yeah, me too, in the late 90s. I worked for the Psychic Network for just over a year until the towers went down. You're welcome, L by Lauren. I really appreciate you coming today. So, Old Crow, we have for you the Emperor card, which is the Father card, and the Fool card, which is the Soul. So here's what it'll tell you, dear. Your Emperor card, that Father card that you're keeping that small inner child hidden with. He stands in front. So, for you, it's going to be the Dreamer, which is actually the Fool card, and the Emperor. So, in a way, it works like this. You have this Emperor that kind of keeps this Dreamer back here, and kind of keeps him a little more secret. So the Emperor is a protector of this card, and everybody else will get to see this card, but only the people that you are very closest with will get to see this card. So, did you add for him? Okay, excellent. Miss ASMR Doll is coming right along with our numerology lessons. A lot of people walk in and they walk in the math class in here, so I think I lose a lot of people on that too, but it's okay, because I'm keeping the good ones, and that's all that matters to me. Really, I want, if you're here, I want you to have a pure heart, and that'll help keep us all safe and protected. So, yes. The Emperor as your lifetime symbol, Old Crow, shows for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the 4, the Emperor represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. You are like the Emperor in your capacity to inspire and motivate others. You have strong leadership abilities, and often people will put you in leadership positions whether you want to be there or not. You have a natural ability to go into business on your own or to work in organizations or institutions where you could be the head of the program or the department. For both men and women, this archetype reveals your relationship to be power and leadership. The Emperor is a symbol of the father or the patriarch, so it might be that through your own father or through other paternal figures in your life that you may have defined who you would be and who you would not be. The Emperor requires that ultimately you own your own power and authority, and you don't abandon your own authority or give your power away to others. It is generally known that if you are testing external authority figures or have difficulty with authority figures, then you have not yet fully owned your own power and leadership qualities. For a woman, the Emperor is the golden man within, or what the Jungian psychology is referring to as the woman's animus. With the symbol as your lifetime spiritual symbol, it reminds you that you have a strong leadership ability and resourcefulness to work well on your own. Since your own inner masculine nature, the animus, is well developed internally, you need men around who are as strong as you are, if not stronger. Otherwise, you become easily bored or lose respect for those who are not as strong as you. For a man with this symbol as your life's spiritual symbol, it's important that you surround yourself with people who are as strong as you, especially in teamwork and partnership endeavors. Otherwise, you too will lose respect for or become easily bored and impatient with those who are not as capable as yourself. So both genders with this lifetime symbol have a deep love for creative process and setting something new into motion and capacities to implement visions, dreams, ideas in practical ways. They could start their own business, departments, or programs, and they could be gifted in anything associated with engineering, design, construction, photographic, or film. They could be interested in the travel industry and international work, or could find themselves traveling quite extensively in life, either for personal or professional reasons. Creative interests might include the arts, building models of their ideas, chemistry, physics, writing, and sports. If the Emperor is your lifetime symbol, your greatest challenge is to manifest your leadership and visionary gifts. You have an enormous capacity to model for others the quality of leadership that empowers others and serves to benefit the continued or renewed quality of excellence in a family, organization, community, or country. Like the element of fire, you are warm, nurturing, electric, vital, and energetic in those activities that are meaningful and challenging to you. So that is your outer self. Now, the inner self, which is the Fool card, is more of a little trustworthy or trusting kind of symbol. So here, as a lifetime symbol, for those of you that add up to the Fool card representing your personality symbol, the number 0. So it's 22. When you have 22, it's 2 plus 2, which is 4, and 2 minus 2, which is 0. And that's how you get that. It's one of the weirdest symbols that we have in here. So, other than the magician, which no one can add up to. So here, and not that I'm saying you're weird, I'm just saying that it's strange math. But persons born with this number are seen by others as being highly creative and in need of variety. Fool people are not foolish or foolhardy. They are courageous and risk-taking. They come across fearless, even though they might feel fear gnawing within them. They are drawn toward and tend to explore the mystical, transcendent, and transpersonal realms of consciousness. They inspire the sense of adventure and courage within others. Their sense of wonder and anticipation is contagious. Yeah, well, in these cards, the dreamer is the Fool card. So it immediately associates the Fool with the dream. And the Emperor, so here you have the Emperor card, the Father card, which is using logic and structure to increase your success, getting organized, and being a firm but compassionate leader. And then your Dreamer card shows you embracing your true purpose, beginning a new adventure, and trusting yourself. So, yeah. And then we'll come back to these again in a minute, Old Crow, and we'll look a little deeper into them. So we did Miss Ariana, and we did L by Lauren. Do we still have Strawberry in the house? Miss Strawberry, are you still here? Well, hello, Jan Sarlo. How are you? Do you know your soul symbol, darling? If you would pull your soul symbol for me, I will add you to this list. I'm adding you to the list anyways, but if you'll pull your soul symbol, then I can get a little more tarot profiling on you and figure out what we need to know. So, did we get a note back from Strawberry, or has she gone already? So, Jan, if you will add your month and your day plus your year, could you please do that for me? And then let me know what your number is, the month plus the day plus the year. Yeah, I'll go on to the next one, Miss ASMR Doll, if I don't see her pop up. I was trying to give her a minute in case she went somewhere and could type. People do that. They'll be doing the... Okay, Sailor Aqua, I appreciate you, Jeff. It probably won't be too long till we get to you because I know half of these people have left already. Strawberry's gone. Is Jessie Greenhagen still here? Or did she leave? Okay, so let me pull your math real quick. Okay, good, Jessie. I'm going to read you next. So 1126 plus 65. 6, 7, 2, 3, 1965, right? Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 9, 10. Okay, so you actually have the Emperor card too, which we just talked about. That is the father, the builder, the doer, the getter things done. Very good in management positions and whatnot. We'll, here, I'll tell you real quick what the Emperor is saying about your lifetime symbol. So, for Emperors, for those individuals whose birthday adds up to the 4, Emperor represents your lifetime spiritual symbol. And here, Emperors have the capacity to inspire and motivate others, strong leadership ability. Often people will put you into leadership positions whether you like it or not. You have a natural ability to go into business on your own or to work in organizations or institutions where you could be the head of a program or department. For both men and women, this archetype reveals your relationship to power and leadership. The Emperor is a symbol of the father or the patriarch. So it might be that through your own father or through other paternal figures in your life, you may have defined who you would be or who you would not be. The Emperor requires that you ultimately own your power and authority and that you don't abandon your authority or give the power away to others. It is generally known that if you are testing external authority figures or have difficulty with authority figures, that you have not yet fully owned your power and leadership. So, both genders with this lifetime symbol have a deep love for a creative process, setting something new in motion, capacities to implement visions, dreams, ideas in practical ways. You could start your own business, department, or program. You could be gifted in anything associated with engineering, design, construction, photographic, film work. Could be interested in travel industry, international work, or could find yourselves traveling quite extensively in life, either for personal or professional reasons. Creative interests might include the arts, building models of their ideas, chemistries, physics, writing, and sports. If the Emperor is your symbol, your greatest challenge is to manifest your leadership and visionary gifts. You have an enormous capacity to model for others the quality of leadership that empowers others and serves to benefit the continued or renewed quality of excellence in family, organizations, community, and country. Like the element of fire, you are warm, nurturing, electric, vital, and energetic in those activities that are meaningful and challenging to you. So, yeah, that's where we are with that. So we moved on to Jessie, who also had the Emperor. And Jessie, here we are. There's your Emperor. And he is actually saying that you use logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So we'll use that one to represent you, Jessie. Okay. And then, excuse me, we'll shuffle cards for Jessie now. And this list looks a lot longer than it really is because most of these people left. And wow, you guys got me up to 32 today, which is like a 5, which is a Hierophant card. And I like that card. That's a teacher on a spiritual level. Okay, Jessie, the 6 of Autumn just flipped over. So I'm going to use that as your past position. Thought I saw another one flip over too, but I think I'm good. Okay. And then we will have the Queen of Spring in your present position. And we will have the Ten of Spring in your future. So here we have the Six of Autumn showing the good that you did is coming back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So that was a past card. This is something that happened in the past. And then in your present situation, it says the Queen of Spring. Brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. Believe in yourself, Jessie. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So that is your present. And then, yep, and then you have this future card, which is the Ten of Spring, where it has you asking for help from others. All work and no play, or being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So you're really getting burdened here in the future. So I want you to prepare for that. And remember that you can always change your future by changing what you're doing now. So, yeah, it's not so good, but if you know it's coming, then you can make preparations for it now by getting organized. Definitely. Yeah, and like she said, don't be afraid to ask for help when it comes up. Lady Ali was experiencing some of that too. And recently, she just found help. Help came to her. You just got to ask for it out loud. So, that will be Jessie Greenhagen's. And then Manic Sunshine left, didn't she? I'm sure she's gone for the day. I think she had something to do. So then we skip over all of these people until we get to Mama Cat's fur babies. Mama Cats, are you still here? Good morning, Hazard Smurf 420. Well, we appreciate that. I'd be glad to pull your soul symbol if you want to add your birthday up for me. Well, hello again, Immortal Master. We are working on... We're not too far from you, actually. We're working on Mama Cat's fur babies. Then we have Champagne Sea, and then you're next after that. So, Mama Cat's fur babies, she had the Empress card, which is here. And the Empress is telling you that it is time for you to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury, Mama Cats. So, we're going to set that here to represent you, and then we will look for the rest of your cards. All right. So, Hazard Smurf, if you want to do your math, add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born and tell me that number, and I'll put you on this list. And we can tell you what your soul symbol is. It's numerology. We're doing tarot profiling today so that we can find out your past, present, and future. 101, really? The month and the day you were born plus the year adds to 101? Most of the time you get a 4-digit number out of that. Like, here's mine. When I add the month and the day plus the year, I get 1995. So, yeah, just let me know when you're ready and then shoot me that number and we'll figure it out. 2001. Okay, so you actually have an Empress, too. So, Hazard Smurf 420. Cool. Empress card. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. I'm working on Mama Cats right now. She also has the Empress card. And then somebody else. Oh, Champagne Sea, who also had the Empress card. We have a few Empresses in here today. Okay, so Mama Cats, I'm pulling the Six of Winter in the past, the Ace of Winter in the present, and the Nine of Spring in the future. So here we have the Six of Winter in the past. Positive changes were on their way. Welcome relief from troubled times and traveling or relocating. So, and the Six of Winter always means safe passage. So I'm seeing that there's a safe passage that just happened or is happening That's in the past position. Almost passage is almost done. So then we have the Ace of Winter, which is actually in your present position. So it's saying don't be deterred by challenges that are along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And then we have the Nine of Spring in the future position. So protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Beautiful. So I like that. That was really good. I'm thinking those troubled times are coming to a close now. So that's excellent. Which will put us moving on to, we did Mama Cats. Then we have Champagne Sea still in the house. Hi, Ms. Sky Stalker. How are you, my new friend? Oh, really? Okay. Sorry, you guys. All right, well, I'll read it for you anyways then when we get to you. Niz, if you would do me a favor and add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born in this fashion. So here's mine. I have my month is December and my date is the 9th. I was born in 1974. So we add those all together and I get 1995. So can you just give me your big number that you get right there and then I'll do the rest? You would add it again until you get a smaller number that's less than 21, which is what I've done here. But just give me your big number that you found here, and then I will figure it out for you, dear. Okay, so the next one we were going to work on was Champagne Sea. Was Champagne Sea still here? Hazard Smurf was a 3. Yep, I got that one. 1992. Okay, so you're going to be 10, 19, 20, 21. So you have 2. Niz, I'm writing you down. Niz Sky Stalker. You have 21 and you have 3. So, like Hazard Smurf 420 also had a 3, but you have 2. So when you have 2, that means, and here you have the world and the Empress. So you've got this one, and you've also got this one. So what you've got here is you've got this as your personality symbol and this as your soul symbol. So when this happens, the personality will be shown to others, but this one will be hidden and kept secret except for to people that are very, very close, like family and close friends will know the Empress in you. But the rest of the time, the world will be hiding her. So, and then I'll tell you a little bit about that too. And also for Hazard Smurf 420. Hazard Smurf 420 actually had the Empress for the soul symbol. But let me do this for you both real quick so that we can just get you guys under the belt and put you in line to find out your past, present, and future. So, I'm very book-minded. I have a terrible memory, so I always am having my nose in a book. I apologize. This is just how I do things. I would be nowhere without my library because I read constantly and learn, and I'm always seeking out new information. So here, as the universe with your lifetime symbol, and this is specifically to you, Niz. So this is the outside and what you're showing the world. So, and it is the world or the universe. So the universe is your lifetime personality symbol when your birthday adds up to 21. This is a symbol which represents your outer expression in the world. You are a natural explorer, adventurer, and builder of new worlds. You love travel and experiencing other parts of the country and other cultures. You are a natural visionary. Instinctively, you can see what needs to be rebuilt or designed in new ways, whether it be environments, ideas, projects, or people. You have a natural ability to renew and regenerate yourself and others. People will see you as a highly creative, person with practical and productive, innovative, original, is passionately involved and has a heart and meaning for whatever has heart and meaning for you. At different times in your life, you will be very ecologically minded and deeply concerned about the earth, and very active in making the universe a better place in which to live. You may experience yourself questioning the origins of the universe as a whole, or contributing towards theories, projects, and services that assist universal understanding. National and international work will appeal to you, or travel that allows you and others to value cultural differences as well as honor inherent similarities found within the human species. You will find it difficult to be limited, restricted, or restrained in any way. With your inherent ability to cut through things and get to the bottom of most situations, you are able to build new worlds internally and externally. The concept of freedom at different times in your life will be extremely important. Okay, well, Hazard Smurf, I'm reading your soul symbol now. So, and this is also Niz's soul symbol. That's why I did it this way, because we had that personality on the outside. But here is the innermost. The Empress is a lifetime symbol. For those individuals whose birthday adds up to the number 3, this represents their spiritual or soul symbol. If one is born with the number 3, like the Empress, in one's capacity to love, nurture, comfort, support, and heal others. It is through one's own mother that one defines who one would be or who would not be. For both men and women, this archetype reveals their deep love of nature. This archetype reveals their power to receive and to give love with wisdom. For a man, the Empress is his golden lady within, or what the Jungian psychology refers to as the man's anima. With the Empress as a spiritual essence, both genders have an extraordinary capacity to heal, comfort, and nurture others. With this gift, they would do well in any of the professions concerned with nurturing others, like the medical profession or the healing arts, animal husbandry, farming, and veterinarian work, architecture, design, landscaping, or any of the arts that contribute to beautification, like being a fashion designer, gardener, artist, or a superb chef. Their greatest challenge is to nurture, comfort, and support themselves in equal proportion to how they support and nurture others. So they have an enormous capacity to model to others the beauty of what it is like to have a balanced, wise, and trusting emotional nature. Because love with wisdom is their greatest gift, they may need to monitor a tendency to overgive or push to make things happen that are emotionally important to them, or because they feel so deeply, they may protect themselves or hold back emotionally for fear of being hurt. These tendencies may surface in times of stress or may announce themselves that they are not nurturing themselves in equal proportions to how they are nurturing others. So that is the biggest issue with empresses, is that they give so much love they forget to take care of themselves. So, where were we? I was on Champagne C, but I never saw her come back. And then, let's see who was next. I never got an answer from Haley Cooler. So then we had Immortal Master. Immortal Master, are you still here? You're welcome, Niz. If you stick around for a minute, I will tell you a little bit more. Oh, hi, Peace Whispers. How are you? I'm about to work on Immortal Masters if he's still in the house. But Peace Whispers, if you would do me a favor, let's get your soul symbol. Oh, no, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. And also, look at this. Oh, yeah, that is so cool. Look at that. Whoa. I could make a whole nother dimension here. Okay, so Peace, yep, hold on just a second, I'll show you some more stuff. Peace Whispers, will you do me a favor and add the month, the day you were born to the year you were born, and give me your big number? This is my birthday we're looking at here, so that's obviously not yours, and if it is, well then I guess we're birthday buddies. But here, add the month and the day you were born plus the year you were born, and give me this number right here. And if you'll do that for me, then I can add you to the list. And I'm looking again to see Immortal Master. Yep, still here. Okay, excellent. Let me get out your card, dear. And that was the Lover's card, right? Yep, we have the same card. That's so cool. We're card buddies. So here is your Lover's card. And what it says is, true love that is long lasting and choices made from the heart, and also a return to good health. Um, but lovers are always concerned with multiple choices. They like multiple choices, and they like integrating those things together to be able to take two or more things that people would think would normally work together and add them together. Okay, your mom's calling you. I used to tell people that when I was on the phone. I wanted to get off the phone. My mom's calling me. She says dinner's ready. Gotta go. Just kidding. No, it's okay, Niz. You're at the end of the list, so you got time. But it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so for Immortal Master, I'm pulling the 10 of Summer in the past. I'm pulling the 8 of Spring in the present. And I'm pulling the Princess of Summer in the future. So here we have in the past, the 10 of Summer. In the past, it was an emotionally filling life with family and friends, raising children wisely and people that you could trust. So that is in the past position. Summer is also cups, so it's on an emotional level here. The 8 of Spring comes in the present position, and it's saying that there's some stress. Stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking and sudden events or changes. You got 33? Okay, so then you actually have the 6-2, which is the Lover's card. That's the same as me. That's awesome. Your dad's calling you? Are you serious? This is funny because my husband's probably going to call me here in a minute too. So we're going to start reading a little bit faster. And then we have the Princess of Summer in your future position. Yeah. And that's a gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. There is a new relationship or emotional experience for you. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend that you can share your concerns with. So that is coming up. So that concludes Immortal Masters. Okay, and then Peace Whispers had a 6. Okay, so just write that down. And that was here. So, and then we were just talking about 6 and the Lovers cards and how the Lovers cards like to integrate things together. And they're very good at teamwork situations and putting two or more things together that wouldn't necessarily go together, but they make them work. They're very good at it. And they're also good matchmakers, too. That's another thing that lovers can do. So, moving on here, we did Immortal Master. So, is Christina R. and fam still in the house? Yeah, we did pull yours. Okay, we did. Yep. Christina R. and fam, are you still here, dear? If not, then we move to Miss ASMR Doll. Miss ASMR Doll had the 9, which is the Hermit card. So we're just going to move on, because unless she says hi. If she says hi, then we'll throw her back in line. Okay. You're very welcome. I appreciate you for coming. I hope you'll come again, and we'll see you next week, maybe. Thank you so much, Immortal Master. Make sure you hit the like button. If you already hit it, try to check and see if you need to hit it again on the way out. Sometimes it doesn't like to register. Yes, I appreciate you too. Thank you. Have a great day. So, the Hermit for Miss ASMR Doll. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. So, we'll put that there and remix the cards again. Okay, so I'm pulling a 6 of Spring in the past, a 5 of Autumn in the present, and a 4 of Autumn in the future. So here, ooh, that's a neat card. 6 of Spring, it says, wonderful news was on its way, smart choices that brought rewards, success and public recognition in the past. And remember, the spring cards are wands, so these are on the spiritual level too. 36 likes is what I'm seeing. How are you two, Star Dog? If you want to get your... Do you remember your soul symbol? The month and the day you were born plus the year you were born. If you want to give me that number, then I'll find out your soul symbol and we can add you to the mix. So we're working on Miss ASMR Doll right now. And that is the 5 of Autumn for the present situation. And this is saying you're reaching out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change or feeling challenged by money issues. So that is what is going on with you right now, dear. And then we have the 4 of Autumn in the position of your future. So it's saying manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, and help out those that are less fortunate. So it looks like you're struggling a little bit with it right now, but you're getting it under control in the very near future. And also making a savings of some sort here too. So that's good news. 1 spiritual card, 2 monetary cards. So sit those back down. And then Miss ASMR Doll's card back in to the mix. Going right there. Okay, so the next one in line. Did Christina R. and Fam ever come back in? Nope, didn't see him. Okay, so we did Miss ASMR Doll. Now, Naomi Starling, are you still here, dear? Did she go? Naomi Starling. 1981, so it'd be 10, 18, 19. So you have two-star dog, which doesn't surprise me at all. 2-star dog, or trill, which is 10, 18, 19, yeah. Okay, so you have the sun and the wheel. So, and I'll tell you more about that in just a second. All right. All right, now who did I just call? That was Naomi Starling. Did she respond? No. Okay, Naomi Starling must have stepped out. DJ Ransom, are you still here, dear? Ransom, are you still in the house? Ransom leave? What was for you? If you, oh, you mean this, the sun and the wheel? Yeah, the sun and the wheel is for you. I don't see Ransom. So I would do Jeff or Sailor Aqua's next. But let me tell you real quick, 2-star dog. I'm going to read this to you real quick. So you have 2. You have 2 symbols here. One is the 19 or the sun card, and the other one is the wheel. So the sun card would be on the outside, and so you would keep the wheel a little more hidden. So here you have this sun as your lifetime personality symbol. Your birthday is adding up to 19. Your personality expression is like that of the sun. You're a natural generator, a motivator, and a stimulator of people and situations. You're able to work with people equally as well as on a one-to-one basis or in a group situations. You're drawn to teamwork, partnership, and collaboration that is innovative and creative. You believe in synergetic principle that 2 or more can create a greater whole, and you will work on your own if you are not inspired by people and situations that are equal or more original in your creativity than you are. It is important in different periods of your life to remove yourself from partnerships or teamwork efforts and because they become depleting or draining and uninspirational. You need to be met by people and situations that have equal sun energy rather than constantly being the sun or life force for people who have lost their source of inspiration and look to you to provide it. The great mountain is a symbol for nature. Nature and sun itself are important regenerative elements for you. It is important for you to incorporate greenery and sunlight into your life. Both of these are nature metaphors for the essence of who you are. So you have that for your outer self. And then for the inner self, you pull the wheel or the cycles card. So with the Wheel of Fortune as your lifetime symbol, it shows you have this for soul symbol, and you, with the symbol as your lifetime creative symbol, you are stimulated by that which is creative and original. You are inspired by doing something creative and that has not been done before. Or if it has been done before, you see ways in which that idea can be put into another context that has not been considered. Inherently within your nature is a desire to explore that which is pioneering, futuristic, and ahead of its time. Like a sixth sense, you can readily access what is financially or creatively viable as an opportunity and that which is not. You are flexible and resilient like the monkey and are able to see new possibilities and opportunities for creative expression like the crocodile and its keys. So yeah, that all relates to you. Well, there you are, Manic Sunshine. So, okay, I skipped over you, but I'll go back to you. And because we were going to read for Sailor Aqua next, but it looks like he has stepped out. Yeah, so, Manic, we have the Hermit card again. So, the Hermit card is find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So that's going to represent you. And then I will put that here. And then we'll just mix your cards and see what you got for past, present, and future going on. $36 likes today. You guys are awesome. You all did such great work for me. So that is actually the 9, which is what we're working on right now. 3 plus 6 is 9. So you got us back to the Hermit card, which is all about introspection. And the first card I pulled for Manic is the Ace of Summer. So pretty. That is lovely. And then the Queen of Autumn. So we have love in the past, and then we have the Queen of Autumn in the present. And then we have the 8 of Autumn in the future. So first card here, the Ace of Summer or the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. And this is in your past position. So that new beginning. So pretty. All right. So then in the present position, we have the Queen of Autumn showing generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And again, in the present position. And then we have 8 of Autumn. So it's saying in the future, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put those away, and then I'm going to read for Jeff's or Sailor Aqua real quick. Mama Cat said that she'd come back and have a look at it. So he had an 8, which is the Adjustment Justice card. And I've actually already pulled all of the, I pulled all the gift cards out. So we're using the gift cards to represent us for our soul symbols, and then pulling off of their past, present, and future. So, and the first one that just popped out for Jeff was that 3 of Spring. And we'll lay that down in the past position. And then I'm going to give the 9 of Autumn for the present. And then the 5 of Winter for the future. So, there you are. The Rivers are turning it off. Doggone it. Is he listening? Because I'm reading for him now. So, this is for Sailor Aqua. So here in the past position, we have the Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So that was in the past position. And then we have the Nine of Autumn that is in the present position. So it's saying reward yourself for all of your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Present position. And then the Five of Winter in the future position, saying walk away from some dishonest associations, realizing that you thought that what you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something isn't worth the effort here. So that's coming in the future too, walking away. So, all right. That takes care of Sailor Aqua. And then, looking back at the chat real quick. Okay. Where were I? Is Raven Wolf Channel still here? Raven Wolf Channel, are you still in the house? Wow, 3 hours, you guys. That's like 10 likes an hour. 12 likes an hour, which is the hangman. Okay, so I don't see Raven Wolf Channel in here anymore. The next one that I have is Daniel Phillip. Daniel Phillip, are you still in here? Danielle Phillip. I apologize. I'm terrible with the pronunciation. Oh, she had to go. Naomi, did we do yours? I called you earlier, but I didn't see you come up. Do you want to do yours now? Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fine. And then Champagne C. Champagne C, I think I called you earlier too. I don't remember if I did. I read your cards? No, I called you, but I didn't read them because you weren't here. So I'll read them if you want to look at them. But I'm gonna do I'm lost. There. Okay, I'm gonna do Naomi's first. Kara Sanders. Okay, Kara Sanders. I never did get math from you, so I need the month and the day you were born plus the year you were born. And then I need to know the number that you get from that. So here you have mine. Oh, hold on, I'm dropping my cards. Okay, so here's my birthday, the month plus the day plus the year. And then I get a bigger number, which was 1995. And then I added that back together. If you'll just add the month, day, and the year, and then tell me what this number is. And then I'm going to start working on Naomi's. So Naomi had... Where did she go? Down there. Okay, she had the Emperor and the Fool card. Okay, so there's the Fool. Kara, you're doing lazy math, which is when you make me do your math. Okay, so 6 plus 28. Yeah, Jan Sarlo, I got you down. I got you down as a 4. 8, 9, 10, 14. 2, 3, so 34 plus 1978, which is 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 20, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have a 5, Kara. 2013 was the number you got? I got 2012. Unless I'm doing it wrong. 28 plus 6 should be 34, right? '28 plus 6 is 34. I got 1978. Am I doing something wrong? Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I did do it wrong. 8. I'm looking back now. Okay, 628 plus 78. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 4. Carry the 1. 2, 3, 34. 34 plus 1978. Oh, you were born in 79. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's where I was losing it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's going to be 2013, which would actually be 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 6, which means that you have the lovers. Oh, no problem. It's fine. So we will write you down as the lovers. Okay, and then I'm going to circle you up here because I know I need to come back to you. And I'm working on Naomi Starling right now. And then we'll come back to you, dear. Okay, so Naomi Starling has the Emperor, and that one is using logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader, and the Dreamer. Well, hello, G. Wayne 566. Yeah, I've been on for 3 hours. Yes, it's been a long time. I have 37 likes, though. So, I hope you had a wonderful lunch, my dear. And I will see you later, too. Comment count algorithm. Yeah. G. Wayne 566 is my love of my life. Apple of my eye. Yes, yes. Okay, so, and then you have the Fool card here, Naomi, which is embracing your true purpose and beginning a new adventure and trusting yourself. So we're just going to lay those down here. And then I think Doll did step out. I haven't seen her for a minute. So, all right, for Naomi, we're picking cards now. So, Naomi, I've got a 10 of Winter in your past position. And I've got a 3 of Summer in your present position. And an 8 of Winter in your future position. So what this is saying, Naomi, is the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency in the past. That's going out. And then in the present position, we have this 3 of Summer, which is on cups level, which would be emotion. So here you have news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends that you cherish. And I often find this card comes up a lot, just on my own intuition, comes up a lot when there's 3 young ladies involved. 3 daughters, 3 nieces, 3 influential women. Yeah, there you go. So, then you have the 8 of Winter that is in your future position, which shows that you have what it takes if only you would just believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence is keeping you from getting what you want. So just know that you're awesome. So that'll be Naomi's. Yeah, it's great. I love it. It was very beautiful. Okay, so we are going to go right back up to Cara Sanders, who had the 6. You're very welcome, darling. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I know it's been a long day full of lots of math, and I just appreciate you guys for learning with me. So, Cara, we have the Lovers card for you, and that is showing a time of love, time of love that is long lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So we're going to set that here underneath the wand, and then we're going to shuffle for you, darling. So for Cara, wow, I have cards falling out all over the place. So First of all, I had a 4 of summer that fell onto the floor. So that is going to be in the past position. Then the next, we have the Princess of Winter, who's going to be in your present situation. And the 3 of Winter, which is coming in the future. So, Kara, the 4 of Summer shows being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. You took something for granted, a discontentment with life at that time in the past, something you took for granted. And it is summer, so it's on an emotional level. It's like cups. So that would be the past position. And then in the present position, you have this Princess of Winter, which is very inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. There is an indigo child or an adult involved. Yes, algebra. Two-star dog. I feel like that algebra kind of keeps some of the less than pure of heart folks from sticking around too. So, Kara, are you still with me, darling? We have the 3 of Winter in your future position, which is showing that you are reaching out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. This is a sadness that is going to heal with time. So I'm predicting some sorrow that's coming in the future. So, sorry about that, darling. But remember, your future can always be changed by working on your current situation. You just lost your mom, honey. I'm so sorry. I lost my mom a few years ago, too. She's not really lost, though. You know that, right? No energy is destroyed. It is only changed into a new form. Does that make sense to you, dear? She's always around you. Always around you. You'll hear her. If you ask a question, you'll hear her in your ear. Trust and believe what she's saying is real. Yes, I did, Mama Cats. That was... Yeah, that was right before Immortal Master. I read yours. And right after Manic Sunshine. Or I might have went back to Manic Sunshine. It might have been after Jesse's. Well, hello, Vadim. Hello, Vadim. How are you? You're welcome, darling. I appreciate you. And it will get better. Don't worry. It'll get better. It gets easier with time. I won't say it's a lot like an ocean. And I won't say that the waves will eventually just dissipate and go away, because grief will come back like an ocean and knock you down on days. And then on other days, you'll be able to handle it and swim just fine. So you'll just learn to rock and roll with the waves, and you'll learn to swim. And it'll be okay. And anytime you need somebody, let someone know, and someone will throw you a life preserver, shoulder to cry on. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that was Kara's reading. And I'm going to put the levers back in here. And what am I working on next? Okay, so we did Naomi. I called DJ Ransom, but I'm pretty sure DJ was gone. Sailor Aqua got read. Raven Wolf Channel, I called, and I think she may have been gone. And Danielle, was Danielle still in here? Naomi, did she leave? Okay, so then we have Great White Hunter. Wait, Naomi? Yo, she did. She had to leave for work. Okay, so we're going to work on Great White Hunter next, which had both the World card and the Empress card. So, the World card for you on these says, a brilliant success and the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. And then we have the Empress, which is time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Yeah, awesome. I like Motorhead too. Lemmy was great. What a great bass player, singer, fantastic artist. Sad to lose him. He did live the way he wanted to live, though. There was no telling him how to live. He wanted to live the way he did. Even when they told him he had cancer, they told him like 10 years before he died. So he just continued on, and he wouldn't stop smoking or drinking or nothing. He did what he wanted to do, and it was awesome. So in the past position for the Great White Hunter, we have the 7 of Autumn. In the present position, we have the 10 of Autumn. And in the future position, we have the Princess of Autumn. Look at that. So, lots and lots of monetary symbols here. Lots and lots of health and money. So, here in the past, you had patience. And it said you weren't worried. You took time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment or a time of money. So, that is in the past. Like collecting on that harvest. And then in the present here, you have the 10 of Autumn. So it's saying take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or your loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. And that is in the position of your now. And then in your future position, you have the Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. It's saying in the future you're going to have to be cautious, but take cautious but wise actions. Meticulous attention to details and kindness to others. So, that will complete Great White Hunter. Yes, very cool. Okay, so we did that one. And then Old Crow, you're next. Which you have the 4 and the 0. So there's your Dreamer. And there is your Emperor. Let me put these ones back. Okay. So for the Emperor, saying to you, Old Crow, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. And then we have your Dreamer saying, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, and trust yourself. So we're going to take those two and we're going to put those underneath this wand. And then mix for you, my dear. So for Old Crow. Okay, I pulled the 2 of Autumn in the past position, the 7 of Spring in the present, and the 6 of Summer in the future. So here we have 2 of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do. This was happening in the past, mind you. You were juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and you had an exceptional talent for multitasking. 2-star dog, you cracked me up. Your find is, I'm not to you yet. I am working on Old Crow. And then I got 2 more ahead of you, I think, if they're still in the house. If not, then we'll move to you. So then you have the 7 of Spring in your present position. Yes, present position, 7 of Spring, saying be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself, Old Crow. And that is on a wands level, so it's spiritual. Then you have the 6 of Summer, representing a cups or emotional level. Coming into the future, it's saying children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently, in a better or worse light than how they may have really occurred. So there is a little bit of exaggeration here, but we're seeing a return of things from the past. Or relationships, most likely relationships, because we're looking at a Cups card. This is emotional. So that's good. Good thing. All right. I'm looking at that too. I like it. It almost looks like they're just sitting there sharing a cute little memory. Old friends. Or cousins or brother and sister maybe. I don't know. It's a neat card though. I like the little daisies. So that takes care of that one. Now let me see. Jan Sarlo, are you still in the house? Jan Sarlo. Jan Sarlo. Jan Sarlo going once. Jan Sarlo going twice. You're welcome, Old Crow. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. I really do. You guys have got me up to 38 now, which is 8, 9, 10, 11. And we are back on the Lust and Strength card, which is fantastic. Hi, Vadim. How are you? Did you do your math for me yet? If you want to do your math for me, I need your to get your lifetime symbol or your soul symbol for your tarot profile. Add the month and the day you were born to the year you were born. Hit me with that math, and then let me know that math, and we'll find out and put you on the list. So Jan Sarlo wasn't here. Hazard Smurf 420. Are you still in the house? I have a feeling Hazard Smurf 420 took off too. Oh, Vadim. Oh, okay, Jan Sarlo. Okay, good. So Jan Sarlo was a number 4. Okay, that is the Emperor, which I'm going to throw on the floor for a moment. I apologize. I really need more tea. My throat's getting super scratchy. Okay, so here we have the Emperor. And the Emperor says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So Jan, I'm going to put that here. And then we're going to shuffle your cards and see where your past, present, and future is telling you today. Okay, so in the past I'm pulling the 2 of Winter. In the present I'm pulling the 9 of Summer. And in the future I've got the 9 of Winter. So, here we go, Jan. In the past, indecision was holding you back. You were making choices that were, or make the choices that are best for you rather than trying to please others. So that's what you were doing. You were making choices that were pleasing others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. This is a past card. So that should be going out. And then in your present situation, it's showing the 9 of Summer. And again, on an emotional level, it stands for Cups. Wishes come true. Dreams are fulfilled. This is a magical time in your life. That's really beautiful. Yep. Yeah, 2-star dog, you're hilarious. 9 of Winter is coming in the future. So here we have unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios or allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So don't let that get you. Realize that right now is a magical time and you can draw on that strength. Jehovah's Dragon 3. You are very new. And this is kind of a PG-13 area. We only allow people in here with a pure heart. So you're going to have to mind your manners. I do have a few mods left in here that would be happy to throw you out if you can't. Be cool. Be cool, man. Nobody cussed at you when you walked in the door, so don't cuss at us, okay? Yeah, we know. We know a lot of that stuff, but what you don't know yet is us. So be cool when you walk in our door. It's all good here. We try to keep things super calm and super peaceful, and only pure hearts and pure intention are supposed to be walking through that door. So if you made it in, you must be a pretty awesome person. But if you want to stay in, you got to keep it awesome. Keep it true. So, moving on. Hazard Smurf 420. One more time. I disagree with that. I talk to Jesus on the regular. He's a really cool guy, and he has a great sense of humor. You really should try talking to him first. Jehovah's Dragons. That's your last warning, man. You might as well just go ahead and exit, friend. Just exit until you can be called. I love Jesus too. I really do. So you can't come in here talking bad about Jesus because, I mean, that's important to me. And thank God, literally, thank God Jesus has a sense of humor for you. Really. So, I'm going to move on from Hazard Smurf 420 to Niz Skystalker. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. Every once in a while, one makes it through the loophole. Look, we're up to 40 now. It took us 3.5 hours and 40 likes before we found someone who wasn't on the same level. So, Niz Skystalker has the world and the dreamer. You're welcome, Jan Sarlo. I appreciate you for coming. What did you say, Niz? You agree with me? Yeah. I try, and I got my mods in place too, so, and they're pretty good about it too, because my nose is stuck in a book half the time, so I don't always see when people come in. Hi, Madeline, how are you? I appreciate you. Yep. Are you staying for a minute, Madeline? Because if you are, I will pull your soul symbol if you like. Aw, thank you, Niz. I appreciate that. Yes? Okay. So, in order to get it, Madeline, you need to add the month and the day you were born. I appreciate that, you guys. The month and the day you were born to the year you were born. So, if you can do that for me, hun, and then add that up, and then tell me what your bigger number is right there. So, here's mine. I added December and the 9th and 1974 for my birthday, and I get 1995. So, if you want to add that for me, Madeline, then I can pull yours. And I'm actually working on Niz Skystalkers right now. So, Niz, your world was telling you a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. And then your dreamer card is telling you, which is also the Fool card, it is embrace your true purpose and begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Your mom again. Okay. I'll wait for Madeline's math. Madeline. Is it Madeline or is it Madeline? Madeline, probably. I'm sorry. My pronunciation. Grr. Okay, you got 1983. Okay, so it would be 10, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's cool. You have the same as what Niz has. Niz Skystalker also has that. It's the World card and the Fool card. You have both of them. So what that means, hun, is that you have an outer self that you show to the world, but then you have an inner self that you keep very protected. And it's actually these two cards right here. So you have the World and you have the Fool card. So on the outside, I'll just tell you this real quick because Niz left for a second, and this will give her a second to get back into the room so she can hear the rest of where we're going with this. Okay, so first of all, your outer self that you're showing the world is the universe or the World card. So the universe is your lifetime personality symbol when you add up to 21. This symbol which represents your outer expression in the world. You're a natural explorer, adventurer, and builder of new worlds. You love travel and experiencing other parts of the country and other cultures. You are a natural visionary. Instinctively, you can see what needs to be rebuilt or designed in new ways, and whether it be environments, ideas, projects, or people, you have a natural ability to renew and regenerate yourself and others. People will see you as highly creative and that you are productive and innovative and original. You are passionately involved in what has heart and meaning for you. At different times in your life, you will be very ecologically minded and deeply concerned about the earth and very active in making the universe a better place in which to live. You may experience yourself questioning the origins of the universe as a whole or contributing towards theories, projects, and services that assist in universal understanding. National and international work will appeal to you, or travel that allows you and others to value cultural differences as well as honor inherent similarities found within the human species. You will find it difficult to be limited, restricted, or restrained in any way. With your inherent ability to cut through things and get to the bottom of most situations, you are able to build new worlds internally and externally. The concept of freedom at different times in your life will be extremely important to you. Oh, your mom just had surgery, Niz. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading to Madeline, who actually had the same cards as you, Niz. So, yeah, I'm reading to her to let her know what her personality and soul symbol is. So I'm working on the soul symbol now. I apologize. I really need more tea. That was mostly honey. Ugh. Okay, that was sweet. So the Fool card is your lifetime symbol, Madeline. And that is the one that you keep a little more protected. And so that is saying for the individuals whose number adds up to 0, this is a person born with the number, they are seen by others as highly creative and in need of a variety. Fool people are not foolish or foolhardy. They are courageous and risk-taking. They come across fearless, even though they might feel fear gnawing within them. They are drawn toward and tend to explore the mystical, transcendent, and transpersonal realms of consciousness. They inspire the sense of adventure and courage within others. Their sense of wonder and anticipation is contagious. Yes. Yep, Madeline and, yep, sound effects and more. Madeline Collette and Nis Skystalker, they're the same. You both are the same as far as that. Your symbol buddies. So, and we are working on Nis right now. So, Nis, I have got out your world and your Fool card, and I'm now going to pull a past, present, and future for you, dear. So, here in the past, we have the Queen of Summer. And then in the present, we have the 8 of Summer. And then, all emotional cards. And then the 2 of Summer. So, every one of these cards is on an emotional level. Yep. So, here we have the Queen of Summer, which is loving, comforting, and emotional and intuitive. I apologize for my terrible connection suddenly. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights that you can trust and taking care of others, perhaps too much. That was done in the past. So, you go to the future, or not the future, but rather the present. Here you have the 8 of Summer. So this is a desire for a more meaningful life and realizing that it's time to move on. You're choosing to make major life changes right now. You're walking away. Yep. Okay, and then the 2 of Summer is in the future. So here you are falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So that would complete Niz's reading. Whoa. Yes. Okay. So this one, and this one. Okay. Now, looking over. Peace Whispers. Are you still here? You're welcome, darling. I hope you come more often. I'd like to see you more often. If I saw you in here more often, I'd hand you a wrench too, dear. Yeah, I feel like we're on that same level. Yep. So the next one that was on my list was Peace Whispers. Awesome. I appreciate that. And actually, Niz, would you go and look at my Shambhala the Sacred Path of the Warrior? I've been reading that in fact, I have one more chapter left, which will be on Monday, but that will complete that series. And if you go in there and look, you can listen to me read it, although my pronunciation is terrible sometimes. But it is definitely a really, really cool thing. I'm trying to get everybody to listen to it because it's how to create an enlightened society. And it lets you know how to change things in you to make yourself a warrior. It's incredible. Very incredible. So, yeah. Where was I? Peace Whispers. Is she still here? Awesome. Looking for Peace Whispers. Anybody seen her for a minute? No Peace Whispers? Okay, so then I would move on. 2-Star Dog, you still in here? 2-Star. Trill, where are you, bud? Waiting for a response. Trill, did 2-Star leave? I see well done was the last thing I seen from him. Maybe he stepped away for a second. Okay, so that would put us to Madeline. Madeline, are you still here? Madeline. Yes, okay. So we're going to read for you next, unless 2-Star Dog comes back in the room. And when he does, we can always just put him in line again. So we have the World card that represents your outer self. And then the Fool card or the Dreamer card that represents your inner self. So the World says you're a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Oh, well, I appreciate you for tuning in. Anyways, Great White Hunter. You guys are amazing. You really are. And did I skip over you? I did read yours, Great White Hunter, right? I have you marked like I read you. Did I read you? My memory is awful. And then we have the Dreamer for Madeline. Okay, good. And that is showing you that you need to embrace your true purpose and begin a new adventure and trust yourself. So those are going to represent you, and I'm going to place those underneath this wand. And then we're going to mix for you, and we're going to pull your past, present, and future that we need to know. So, you're welcome. 7 of Summer, I pulled for the past. Oh, what a pretty card. I'll show you these again in a second. And then the Queen of Winter, I'm pulling for the present. And the 7 of Winter, I'm pulling for the future. So, here we have, Madeline, 7 of Summer, which is saying, no more procrastinating. So in the past, you were procrastinating. Your powers come from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options. So that was going on in the past. And again, this is, the Summer represents cups, so it is on an emotional level. Heartfelt. And then, my dear, we have the Queen of Winter representing the present. I see 41. I'm only seeing 41, which puts us back at the Hierophant again, which is fine. But, yeah. Somebody hit it again. I want to see 42. Okay, so you have the Queen of Winter in your present position. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. It's saying right now you need to let go of people or things that are no longer serving you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried or divorced individuals. So this is going on presently. And all of the Winter cards are connected to the Swords cards. Yes, sure is. And mental. This is on the thinking level. So that was your present position. And then you have the future position, which is the 7 of Winter. And again, thinking level here on the mental level. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly or running away from the truth. There you are, Trill. I know, I really do get a lot of sunny days. Well, I like to choose to read in the morning, too, and the sun really loves me, so when it sees me open the windows, it tries to come and hang out with me. And I love that about it. It could be the cloudiest day. There could be rain. In fact, one day I went outside in the rain with an umbrella with the intention of taking photographs of this umbrella in the rain. And do you know what happened? The sun came out and made rainbows and the rain went away. Well, hello, Tom Brown. I would love to fit you in, but I have actually been reading for nearly 4 hours. Good Lord. 4 hours. Yes. And so I'm going to say that Madeline would have been my last one, but Trill is already in line. And so I'm going to read for Two Star Dog next. And then I'm afraid I'm going to be done for the day. But you are more than welcome to capture me on... You're more than welcome to capture me on Monday. Would that be okay, Tom Brown? I feel bad, but like I said, 4 hours is... I usually read for 2. Yes, you sure can, Champagne Fee. You can... Anytime you come in with me, whatever I'm doing, I'd be glad to work with you. Yeah, it's all good. You guys have no idea. I'm literally sitting on my foot because I ran out of tea a long time ago and I now have to use the bathroom. But I'm going to read for Trill first. And then I'm going to sign off for the day. So we have the Sun card for Trill on the outside. And then we have the Empress for Trill on the inside, right? No, it was the Wheel. I apologize, Trill. The Wheel of Fortune on the inside. Okay. So, knowing that the sun is showing you, dear. Sorry, my connection really freaked out. Our energy is really high today. Then we have the Wheel, which is saying delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or trouble. So, and again, remember, these are just representing you in the reading. So we're going to lay those down right there. And it's funny because look how many cards I have left. So for those of you who just walked in, please make sure you hit the like button for me. Read the description. We're actually doing a fantastic giveaway. This is how many cards I have left after reading for all of you. Also in the description are 2 more giveaways to 2 wonderful ladies that were also found in our chat here today. And if you have not subscribed to Manic Sunshine and Miss ASMR Doll, please do so now. Also, any other mods that you happen to see in my house here, which would be Raven Wolf Channel, Mama Cat's Fur Babies, DJ Ransom, and I believe that's it. I never did see Milky Way Weekly today, but Milky Way Weekly is also my other. Hello, Bear's Mama. You know, and I apologize, I've been reading for nearly 4 hours, and I'm not going to do any more cards today after I get done with Trills. But I will be glad to read for you Monday. If you just come find me Monday, you can catch your fairy weekdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I'll be glad to read for you. Yes. Okay, so for Trill, I have the 2 of Spring. I swear we got this yesterday, too. 2 of Spring in the past position, the King of Spring in the current position, and the Prince of Summer in the future position. So Trill, we have here in the past, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is being made. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bear's Mama. I'll say a little prayer for her. Sure will. And then we have King of Spring. That would be in the current position. And then that is an innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. In the present position. And then 2-star dog. We also have the Prince of Summer. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. So in the future here, falling in love suddenly, being swept off of your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So yes, and that is what I have for today. Bear's Mama, I'm really, really sorry to hear that your mom's sick. Oh, you guys, you're also very lovely, and you've got me up to 43 likes, and I really appreciate it. And for those of you that haven't checked it out, please read the description. Oh, that's awesome. That is a beautiful thing. See that, Manic? I told you. And make sure you add that satisfying to your tagline, because that was a very satisfying video. So, my dears, I'm putting my cards away and my crystals away for the day. If you have not read the description in the description box, please do so, because you could actually win your own set of unopened, brand new, still wrapped in plastic, fairy tarot cards. They're all kept in this wonderful box with fabulously beautiful crystals. And I just added this new one today that well, it wasn't new, but it's been under the tree in the snow. So this amethyst is coming with it. This wonderful piece of selenite wand. Then there's a beautiful piece of quartz in here. And also a nifty little piece of pottery that I found in the creek near Fairyland. And then you have the scarf, and you have your fantastic cards all wrapped. And you get the box too. That's right. Yep, get it all. All you have to do is think of a friend that would love our channel and tell them to come over and subscribe and leave a message underneath that says that you sent them. And that's all you need to get a point on the list. And then when we get to January 31st, we'll pick a winner. And then we will get your address and send that out to you about a week later. So it's going to be awesome, and we're really excited to have you all here with us. Make sure you read in the description. Manic Sunshine and Miss ASMR Doll are also doing fantastic giveaways. So please subscribe to them. There's Manic Sunshine right there. Right there. So if you haven't subscribed to Manic Sunshine, please do so now. And also, you will find her giveaway link in my description box. So head over there and see what she's got to give away. Lots of smiles and beautiful everywhere. You guys are fantastic. It's been a pleasure. In fact, it's been almost 4 hours. You guys are incredible. You all hang out with me for 4 hours. It's wonderful. Yes. Lovely. All right, my dears. I will see you Monday. And, well, actually, you'll probably see me that sooner than that, because I heard that Sunday we're going to get nice weather. And if that's the case, you may see the whole family out in the woodland, because that's where I really like to be. Not behind a table and some cards. I like to be out there petting trees. Yes. Well, my pleasure to have y'all here. So I'm going to leave you with this note. You all have a beautiful, wonderful day. You all are very beautiful, wonderful people. Don't forget, don't underestimate yourself. Trust your first instinct. Yep. And just keep on being awesome. And I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.